Hi, I'm Yannick Hanfman.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
This is Sebastian Olfner.
It's Andrea Whistler.
I am Francisco Cerundolo.
And you're listening to the Gametolove Podcast. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Hopefully. The epic final, Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz. We saw it in Wimbledon and we're going to get it at the US Open. He's going to be able to handle a situation in a Grand Slam final against Djokovic because he's beaten him in one. I'm going for Carlos Alcaraz.
The main man, the number 24, Novak Djokovic. US Open time, baby! Let's go! Goff could be our US Open champion.
3-set final in which Iga wins. Near on near impossible that Djokovic doesn't make the final.
Novak Djokovic claiming his 24th Grand Slam title. On the women's side, then cross the bingo.
No surprise here. I think that Novak Djokovic will win this year's US Open, and Coco Gauff is going to be the American that wins it on the women's side.
That Novak Djokovic will win this Grand Slam, beating Alcaraz in the final. I believe that Sabalenka is going to ace up this Grand Slam.
Sabalenka and Djokovic taking it.
Novak Djokovic will have as many Grand Slams as there are hours in the day. Ons Jabeur is going to do it. I really believe. I think Ons has learned from her mistakes.
Novak Djokovic is going to win the US Open.
Aryna SABALENKA is winning her second Grand Slam. Carlos Alcaraz is going back-to-back. He's going to defend his US Open title.
Coco Gauff on home soil is taking home the cake. Gauff will win.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to semi-final action from New York. We got Aryna Sabalenka. She will be crowned world number 1 versus 17th ranked Madison Keys, who's into her third U.S. Open semi-final. Made it in 2017, 2018. Sabalenka has already started serving. We're at 15-all in the first game. Both of these women are heavy power hitters. Madison Keys with a beautiful inside-out forehand on her second ball off the return. And then she gets a floater from Sabalenka to put away at the net to take a 15-30 lead. So Madison Keys has been on fire in this tournament. So has Sabalenka. Sabalenka has only dropped 5 games in any one match maximum. So she's been cruising. But Madison Keys, 4 straight sets victory, 1 3-setter against Ludmila Samsonova in the third round. These players are 2 wins for Sabalenka, 1 for Madison Keys in the head-to-head. And the last time they played was in Wimbledon. Saba took that pretty easily, 6-2, 6-4, I believe the score was. Let me just double-check that for you. It was 6-2, 6-4, yes. All right, folks, I'm going to get your predictions. You're going to get my predictions, and then we're going to officially get into it here. Let's go. All right, prediction time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say Sabalenka is going to take this one in 3 sets. So let me know what you think in the comments, who you think is going to win, what the score is going to be. By the way, if I didn't mention it, my name is Covey. I'm here in Vancouver, BC, where it's 7:26 p.m. Yeah, that's right. It's very early for me, 3 hours earlier than New York, where it is 10:26 p.m. I was just on the stream with Ben doing the end of the Coco Gauff Muchova match. Winner of this one. And by the way, Sabalenka just hit her first ace out wide of the match, 30-40. So she was actually facing a double break point there. Still a break point here for Keys, however. Keys, by the way, Keys did not get broken in 9 attempts in her last match, in her quarterfinal matchup versus Vondrousova. So there you go. All right, folks. Yeah, let me know what's going on here. We got SWL. Come on, Keys, 6-2-3. Been waiting for this level from you, Keys, says Suwan. Here we go, says TCK. Let's get this done in 2, Madison, says Francis T. He says, I need an All-American Finals. Terry Jackson, hello. And if you haven't done so, folks, you can Join our Patreon. The link is right there. Okay, breakpoint Keys. Ooh, Saba with a backhand off the baseline, but Keys did well to keep that in play. Backhand Keys now. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys into the net. And Sabalenka saves 2 break points in this first game here. We are at deuce. Joanne Spencer, welcome. New member on the Super Chat. Very, very nice to have a new member here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, congratulations for being a member and joining the fam. Terry Jackson, the best prepared player will win, and that's usually how it goes. But yeah, good comment there, Terry. Thank you for that. Hey, Covey and everyone, I hope this match can go into 3. And who would you like to win, Max? Or who do you predict? You don't have to tell me who you want necessarily, or just either way. I'm curious. I am predicting Sabalenka in 3. Sabalenka is 1-5 in career Grand Slam semifinals. That's unfortunate. Her 5 losses all came in 3 sets. But the good news about that stat is that when she makes it to a final, she's undefeated. She's 1-0 in Grand Slam finals, winning her maiden Grand Slam this year in Australia. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from my mom. I'll have to call her back in a second. Now, she has cut out the... Sorry, folks. My stream was cut off. I thought my phone was on Do Not Disturb. I guess not. All right. So we have... it is another break point here. Sorry, I missed the point at deuce. Keys won that point. So it is Sabalenka, another break point against. And it's a double fault Sabalenka. Madison Keys breaks first, draws first blood here in this one. And 1-0 for Madison Keys. All right, Madison Keys up a break right away here in this match off the double fault from Sabalenka. And we'll get into the kit situation here for both players. I've heard Sabalenka's kit being called the Barbie kit. Sabalenka Barbie. Madison Keys all the way, says Martin. And we got Let's Go Keys. Does she have a button? Oh, she does. She does. And don't worry, we'll be playing it. We will be playing a button for Keys. She is serving up a break here already in just game number 2 of this first set. Nice hard return right to the feet of Keys from Sabalenka. Keys' forehand goes long off of that return, and it is love 15. So Sabalenka looking to strike right back. Sabalenka with a nice wide stance as she's returning. Good first serve. Keys with a +1 up the middle. Sabalenka rips that back. Inside out winner from Madison Keys. Folks, we're not going to have too many long rallies. Both of these women are power hitters. Very, very, there's a certain level of power hitter in the women's side, and these two are in it. And so is Ostapenko. So is Rybakina. You could add Swiatek in there as well. Mukova also has the ability, but these are the high end of the heavy hitters on the women's side. So we are in for a doozy, I think. Zach saying, didn't realize she's only 28, speaking about Madison Keys. It's funny because to me, she feels like the younger of the two for some reason. Well equipped for the heat and humidity, lives, trains in Orlando where there isn't even the coastal breeze. However, Zachary, you should also know that Sabalenka lives in Florida as well. So the climate, the heat is not going to be bothering her either. She's obviously not from there, but she's lived there for several years. So she is a Florida resident, and she knows how to handle muggy, sticky, hot weather. All right, here we go. Backhand to backhand. Slice from Keys. Sabalenka comes in. Backhand up the line. Keys rips a forehand, and Sabalenka dodges it smartly, and it goes long. So it is 30-all here. Game number 2. Hi again, says Tanya. Where does Saba live? I don't know exactly what town, but I know she lives in Florida, and she has for a while. Keys forehand is the key, says SWL. Suwon Lim, the homie. Nice serve out wide. Nope, it is long. Second serve coming up from Madison Keys. Oop, high toss. She didn't like it, though. So I said I was going to drink wine, but instead I've poured a little tequila. Sabalenka, grunting as she always does. Keys silent as a mouse as she rips a forehand up the middle as Sabalenka guessed the wrong way. Game point Madison Keys for the consolidation. It says Miami on Wikipedia. There you go. Hi, all GTL Covey, my Canadian cousin. Hello, Peter. How you doing, my friend? Brooklyn's finest. Just like the notorious B.I.G. Zach, yeah, well, both these ladies seem like they can fight through any heat and humidity. Yeah, I mean, Sabalenka won the Australian Open in the extreme heat over there in their summertime. However, she is off to a tough start as Madison Keys consolidates the break from the first game, and she's up 2-0. And Zachary... Zachary, this one's for you, buddy.
Madison Keys, she living in your head rent free. Got the best game that minds will see. Telling me, living in your head rent free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys, living in your head rent free.
She's living in your head rent-free. It's Madison Keys. Sabalenka, first serve was not in the service box, but the second serve is good. Madison Keys tries to run around the backhand, but the forehand wide by quite a margin, and Sabalenka 15-love here. Tanya saying 5 a.m. Djokovic-Shelton match for me tomorrow. Now, why would you do that? Good question. I have no idea why they didn't consolidate you before scheduling. I would definitely have given you a call just to make sure. Kon jitega, that's Ritesh asking who's going to win in Hindi or Punjabi. And in my opinion, it's Sabalenka is going to win in 3, Ritesh. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Hey, folks, by the way, if you haven't done so yet, please hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and also smash that notification bell, and you'll know exactly when we're going live every time we do so. My goal, once again, to get to at least 100 likes. Got that 100 likes button that'll play for you. Ooh, I like this one. Says Zachary about the key. Saba's about as tough as it gets. Never seen her struggle with conditions. Yeah, I've seen her struggle with double faults. I've seen her struggle with other things, but not conditions. 2 aces now for Keys. For Saba here. And she's up 40-love. A little bit easier service game as she was broken in her first service game. Keys 2-0. Let's go, SWL. Actually, my Canadian cousins are the hammer, says Peter. Me neither, Covey. What's up, Cov and everyone? What up, KA? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Covey and GTL fam. Hello, Peaches. Great to have you. Always, Peaches. New York's finest over here. King Adjusts says hello from Max. All right. Sabalenka with a +1 that goes into the net. And no game to love. Key is unlocking Sabalenka with some massive hitting. Yeah, but don't underestimate Sabalenka. She is the first woman in quite a while, and only the 13th woman, I believe first woman since 2016, since Serena, to make semifinals of all 4 Grand Slams in a year, and she's only the 13th woman ever to do that as well. I didn't know another stream was happening, and I thought Keys played tomorrow. Nope. We're here, buddy, and we're live. I have to go for Keys as a Sabalenka fan. Huh? That doesn't make sense, buddy. You're saying you have to root for Keys, but you're a Sabalenka fan? So you're... Okay. I don't fully get that there. Maybe you typed that wrong. Zach saying, think the Heat gives Shelton a boost, but we'll still be surprised if he gets more than one set. Imagine he's going to have a very loud box and fan club in this one. Yeah, I think so too. I agree with your assessment as well. I don't see Shelton winning more than a set just yet against Djokovic, the grand master of them all. Grand Slam maestro, 23 of them to be exact, more than any human being that's ever been born on the men's side, that is. Of course, is it Margaret Court has 24. Serena also had 23. Has 23. And Sabalenka goes from 40-love, triple game point, And she's relinquished the last 3 straight points. And what a backhand winner from Keys up the line. And it is deuce. Sabalenka a little frustrated talking to her bench after that point. Saba is a total badass, says Daniel. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Let's go, Saba. And we have Peaches. This is the battle of Titans. Power for power clash, the most powerful WTA hitters. Yeah, they very well could be. I think, yeah, pretty much. If Saba wins this, I think easy win for her in the final, says undefeated Nick. And Sabalenka, very unhappy and throws her racket down. And because of that, she goes to grab another one. So she's just, she was up 40 love. She's given up the last 4 points and showing some frustration here. Takes out the vibration dampener, puts it in the new racket, and she's back to the baseline. But she's down a break point here, folks. Suwan saying, I think Shelton can win a set if Nole still doesn't get his serve right. Sabalenka +1 inside out, but that's chopped back Keys. Another inside out, and this one's long, and it's a double break. So she was down love 40, but wins 5 straight points, and it's Madison Keys. She's up 3-0 here early in the first set.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that might we'll see. Telling me we're living in your head rent free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent free.
All right. Let's go for the double break. You got your wish, Suwan. Wow, let's go, Maddie. Let's go, Maddie. Maddie, come on. Lots of Maddie fans here. Come on, Saba, says Peaches. So we got Saba. We got Peaches going for Saba here. I like it. I like it when we got an even split, or at least a little bit of love for each player. Folks, we got about 125 of you in here. Thank you guys for joining me. Once again, my name is Covey. I'm commenting this match from Vancouver, BC, Canada. Thank you for joining the Game to Love Tennis podcast. Please like this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get to 100 likes, folks. By the way, speaking of 100, look at this. Madison Keys coming out 100 over here. 100% awesome. Awesome sauce from Madison Keys in her third U.S. Open semifinal. She's 1-1 at this stage. She made it to the final in 2017 and then also made it to the semifinals again in 2018, but losing at that stage. In 2017, she won her semi, but lost to Sloane Stephens in the final. Sloane Stephens, of course, wishing her good buddy Madison Keys luck here. And forehand winners, Madison Keys, 5-0 here. And she's up 15 love. First serve, though, goes long. Sabalenka has yet to find her footing. Now, Sabalenka has dropped no more than 5 games in any match on her way to this point in the tournament. Ooh, double fault Keys, 15 all. So, Sabalenka, yeah, just two games away from giving up as many games that she's given up in any single match in very early here. So sometimes when you cruise through the first few rounds without too much adversity and then you run into some, it can be tough to find your rhythm. So let's see if Sabalenka can find her way back into the set. She's down a double break, but Madison Keys has yet to consolidate that second break. So it's a backhand. Madison Keys forehand with a lot of heat from Sabalenka, and might as well have been a winner, even though it wasn't, because Madison Keys could not do anything with that ball. And it's 15-30. So get the feeling here that Sabalenka's finding a little bit of rhythm now, and also using some aggression to find that rhythm. Good serve from Keys. Backhand Sabalenka, backhand Keys, and that's long. So 15-40, and it's a double break opportunity for Sabalenka to find her way back, at least get one of these breaks back. Keys fire. Daniel says, you're right, bro. I love them both, but Saba a little more, says Peaches. Let's get Covey 100 likes. Keys, fire. Gotta celebrate Keys' play. Saba needs some momentum, says Daniel. All right, forehand to forehand battle up the middle. Now Sabalenka, forehand. Ooh, tries to sharpen the angle, but that goes just wide. Keys saves 1 break point. Okay. Another break point. First serve Keys into the net. 36 likes. Man, we went from 25 to 36 just like that. Thanks to you guys. Here we go. Second serve is good. Backhand from Sabalenka into the net, and Keys saves a couple break points here. And back to level at deuce. Wow, that was second serve was 66 miles per hour. I could have even returned that. Unreal. Covey, this might be a bit superficial, but Maddie looks great in her kit. One of the best of the U.S. Open, says Peter. I don't think it's superficial. You're allowed to enjoy the outfits of the players. But yeah, I think she looks great. It's a nice look. Saba, I'll get into the kit situation here in a second. Settle in, Saba, says Daniel. Nice save, Maddie. Saves. He corrects himself. 8-4. There's the error count so far early in this match. Sabalenka has the 8. There we go. Keys with a forehand inside out. Backhand Saba. Backhand Keys up the middle. Forehand Saba. Forehand Keys. Backhand Sabalenka cross court. Keys with a backhand slice. Lands deep in the court. Sabalenka backhand short angle and short ball. Now Keys, she tried to go up the line backhand, but couldn't handle the power, and it's another break point opportunity for the Belarusian, the world number 1 come Monday, Aryna Sabalenka. Yeah, no matter what happens, folks, she will have dethroned Iga for the world number 1. Yeah, that will be on Monday, officially. 21 minutes into this one, Keys back to deuce here, looking to consolidate her second break early. Ooh, Keys with a forehand cross court +1. Sabalenka had the whole court, but went long on that. And it is now game point for Keys. So, wow, turn around again here. So Saba was up 40 love in the last game and then got broken. And then she's had 3 break points already in this game and unable to close it out. So now it's game point for Keys. First serve into the net. Saba yelling at her coaches, and they laughed, says Peaches. Nice and summary. I like Maddie's kit too. It's the dress version of Carlos's top. Exactly. Here we go. Backhand slice, Madison Keys. Saba comes in, cross court off that. Keys rips a forehand. Was that in? No. Okay. Keys rips a forehand on the run as Saba was coming into the net. For a second, I didn't hear any call, so I thought maybe it was in, but it was not. It went long, and we're at deuce number 3. All right, so very simple kit situation for Sabalenka. She's wearing a pink, mostly pink dress. It's a tank top with a skirt, all one piece, and then in the middle part, there's red. The rest is pink, and she's wearing these deep maroon-colored shoes, white socks, no wristbands, no headgear. Once in a while, Saba will wear a headband, but not today. And then we'll get into Keys' outfit in a second. Sabalenka with a pulverizing return. Keys handles that, though. And then the second shot from Sabalenka is a forehand cross-court long. And Keys with another game point. What is Madison Keys wearing? Well, she's wearing exactly what Tanya just mentioned, that it's kind of the dress version of Alcaraz's top. So it's like a cream kind of base. And then on top, there's these kind of these Southwest colors, turquoise, red, peach, kind of clay colors, and a whole bunch of funky designs all over. It's also a tank top skirt. She's wearing a white Nike hat, white wristbands, actually cream-colored wristbands, and cream shoes. And it is a consolidation for the second time. She's up 4 love as Sabalenka's forehand goes off the net cord and then bounces wide. So a phenomenal, perfect start for Madison Keys. And she really wants it to be an all-American final here. SWL says, take the keys. Find it, Saba, says Daniel. Oh my God, Saba, what the H, says Tanya. All right, Saba serving 0-4. First serve is good. Backhand up the middle, Keys. Forehand, Sabalenka. Forehand, Keys up the line. It's another winner, and she is on fire to start here. 24 minutes in, and it's 4-love for Madison Keys, and she's up love 15 on the Sabalenka serve. Wow. Just get on board. Get on the board, says Daniel. Yeah, Saba, the longer she's off the board, the harder it gets. Oh, SWL. You saying bagel time. That's a little early, I might say. Kon winner, Hoga. Ritesh, I already told you what my guess is. Sabalenka. That's what I said at the beginning of the match. But right now, it doesn't look like a good pick. So you're going to have to decide on yourself. Kon jitega. Mujhe malum nahi hai. He's on fire. Ah, you're a riot, dude. Thanks, buddy. All right. Sabalenka, 15 all. Hey, Daniel, where are you from, my friend? I don't know if we've met before, or at least I don't know if I recall your name. Apologies if we have met. But yeah, nice to have you in the chat. Another forehand winner up the line from Madison Keys. I think she's seeing the ball like it's the size of a beach ball because she is hitting everything perfectly and smoking this darn ball here. Sabalenka just feels like she's on her heels constantly. There you go. Sabalenka has only won 3 out of 10 second serves. So Madison Keys punishing the second serves. Keys winning 56% of her second serves. First serve to the backhand of Keys. Returned nice into the court. Deep shots from Keys. Nice angle there from Saba on the backhand. And then Keys cross court. But Sabalenka's backhand slice into the net. What is happening, folks? It's double break point Keys to go up 5-love. Unbelievable. Who saw this coming? Says Daniel. OMG. Oh, hey, Daniel. I'm going to ask if you could please watch the language. I know, SHIT is not that bad of a word. And but yeah, just in general, we don't want to offend anyone or anything like that. That forehand power. It's another break. It's the third break in a row. And Keys on the verge of a bagel, like Suwan was saying. All right, let's give it up one more time for Madison.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that miles will see. Telling me we're living in your head rent free. Madison Keys, Madison Keys, living in your head rent free.
Madison Keys up 5-love. Oh, there you go. If you guys don't know, they're showing 2 of the New Jersey Devils of the National Hockey League. Jack and Luke Hughes, they're brothers. They play for the New Jersey Devils, and they're in the crowd. I don't know how many people would have guessed that, but I'm a hockey guy, so I know what these guys look like with their helmets on. Anyways, Bagel says SWL. We're 1 game away from the bagel button. Folks, if you haven't done so, we got about 200 people in. The goal is to get to 100 likes. Actually, my goal is going to get to 200 likes, but let's get to the first one. So if you haven't done so, please smash that like button. Thank you for joining me. Right now, Madison Keys is absolutely on fire, redlining from the first ball. She's up 5-love. And on the verge here of taking the first set very quickly. We're not even a half an hour into this one. 5 games. And Keys has won every single one of them. Wow, says Tanya. Yeah, saying good for me. There you go. Happy to hear that. I thought it's 6-2, but a possible bagel, says SWL. That's my boy Suwan Ling. Me too, says Max. And it's love 15 on the +1 into the net from Madison Keys. This is an unexpected result so far. I totally agree with you, Daria. My brother all the way from Mumbai. Go Keys, says Longinus Galaxy. Still need to read a guidebook on how hockey works. Very simple. You ever watch soccer? You have a ball and then a net and a goalie. Well, it's the same thing, but the net is smaller. They're skating on ice, and the goalies wear pads, and it's very, very physical. Daria does not want us to watch hockey, but unfortunately, this is not Daria's stream. So, Daria, you're going to have to listen to whatever I say in your face. There you go. I can't believe it, Max. Your team just won the cup, too. Madison Keys up 30-15. The pace of this match is just crazy fast here. Keys just cruising along. Bagel first set. She still has a chance to finish the set in under half an hour. We're 29 minutes in. First serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Forehand inside out. Keys on the +1. It's a winner. Double set point for the 6-love set. Unbelievable. I did not see this happening whatsoever. Keys with 8 forehand winners to 0 from Sabalenka. Here's Madison Keys. Double set point. First serve. Good. Backhand return. Backhand Keys into the net. So 40-30. Not over just yet. When Saba frustrated, errors. Not guidebook, but the rules. Oh, yeah. The rule, that's a little different. So dominant. What a blitz from Keys. Is Saba playing bad or Keys too good? Keys is playing amazing right now. She's hitting everything with so much power, exactly where she wants to go. She's doing great. Here we go. Second serve, still set point. And the return from Sabalenka's long. And Madison Keys with a bagel, folks. A bagel in just 31 minutes of gameplay. And she is halfway to a spot in the final of the U.S. Open. Unbelievable. I don't know if anyone saw this coming. Maybe only Madison Keys' team, and I doubt even them. Here we go. Let's play that bagel for Madison Keys. Unbelievable first start to this set here.
We got a bagel. We got a bagel. We got a bagel. Bagel, bagel, bagel. We got a bagel. Bagel, 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 bagel. We got a bagel. Bagel, bagel.
Yaya Niuska. Yaya, est-ce que tu vis en Montréal? Is that what you're saying? You live in Montreal? Moi, je parle un peu de français. Je suis de Vancouver. Keys wants a bagel, and she got one. She must be hungry. Madison is on her way to winning the first set. Yep. Play fast, end fast. Keys don't let Saba get any. Keys said she was happy. Press people forgot about her. Yeah, sometimes it's good to fly under the radar. Bagel says SWL. He called it actually at 4-love. Empire State of Mind in New York City, says Max. One more set, Keys, and get Coco. We'll have an all-American U.S. Open final. How cool would that be? What do you think Saba should do strategically in second set? I mean, right now, she just looks like she's got hit by a truck, and that truck is called Madison Keys. I'm really not sure what she can do other than try to get on the board early and slow the pace of this match. Rennie Nightcart 1950. Wow. Has Madison found the keys to success in this arena versus Sabalenka? I love the wordplay. You got Madison Keys, Aryna Sabalenka. Beautiful. SWL, you're rooting for Keys in the final? LOL. Alicia Keys sings This Girl Is on Fire for Sister Madison, says Dave. Welcome, Dave. Also, welcome TCK, the Compliment King in the house. Wow, we are in New York City. TCK, did you see Jack and Luke Hughes front row watching this match? Players for the New Jersey Devils. Maddie is on multiple fires. OMG, says Cap. If you blinked, folks, you missed the first set. Madison Keys completely destroying Aryna Sabalenka. Here, let me give you some crazy stats. Aces are 2-love Sabalenka, and that's pretty much the only stat that's going her way. Double faults 2-1 Sabalenka. First serve percentage 67 for Keys, 52 Saba. What else do we got? Total winners, we got 12-3 for Keys. We got 5 unforced errors from Keys, 12 from Saba. Both players 100% at the net. Keys 4 for 4, Saba 2 for 2. And total points won 29-16 in that first set. All 3 service games from Sabalenka were breaks. And of course, Madison Keys holds on all 3 of hers. Sabalenka went to the bathroom to take a little break, and she probably needed to clear her mind. And she is back on court. Yes, Max, says SWL. Yeah, saying, I like this channel. Thank you very much. We really appreciate having you here. And folks, we already hit 51 likes. That is awesome. You guys are amazing. We have about 200 people in here. Aryna Sabalenka just getting demolished. In 31 minutes, she did not win a single game. Madison Keys is halfway to the U.S. Open final. I like the song No One by Alicia Keys, says Max. Maddie's forehand is the best thing since sliced bread, says Capricorn. Man, I miss bread with all the carbs I've been watching. Nice, Rennie. I may be the #1 Keys fan in GTL, says Suwon. You might be, because I honestly don't know who else is a really big fan. Yeah, New York, New Jersey Devils, same thing. I believe that their arenas are about 10 minutes apart, the Prudential Center and Madison Square Garden. All right, Sabalenka serving here. And it's an ace to start off set number 2, so that's a little bit better from her. However, she did give up a game when she was up 40-love, and she missed out on 2 break point opportunities. She's 0 for 2. Sabalenka, here we go. Love 15 for serve is good. Keys. Oh, it's another ace. 2 aces to start this set. So maybe Sabalenka looking a little bit better after going and take a bathroom break. 4 aces now in the match to 0 for Sabalenka. An early bagel from Madison. Hoping for the upset, but Maddie is notorious for not getting over the line. Go, Maddie, the upsetter. Sabalenka is good of being explosive, then at the end collapse. Yeah, it can happen sometimes. Happens to the best of them, I think. But here we go. Second serve, Madison Keys. And the return goes long. So Sabalenka, 3 swings of the racket, and she has 3 points, 40-love. And she's trying to get on the board for the first time in this match. I'm a big Maddie fan as well. Cheers, Capricorn. And it's another ace. Sabalenka facetiously raises her hands in the air as if to say, yay, I'm finally on the board. Not the best attitude, but you know what? She's on the board, and that's better than anything that happened for her in the first set. So Saba is on the board. I don't think she's button worthy just yet, though. Here we go. Quick little changeover. Haven't seen Keys win any major title or slam so far. Means these players play only some matches well. Well, she has been. This is her 3rd semifinal at the U.S. Open. She won in 2018, but lost in the final to 2017. And then in 2018, she also reached the semifinal, losing to Naomi Osaka, who ended up winning the title. Sabalenka here. Nice return. Now we got a rally going. Backhand Keys, forehand Sabalenka, and it's a winner. And there's some juice on that forehand. A little bit of frustration and aggression being let out, I should say. More like 20 to 30, Cubby, 10 miles, though. Okay. I always heard it was just like a stone's throw. New York play in downtown Newark, but enough hockey talk tennis time. Saba got blitzed in the first set, so she needs to calm down. Yeah, I think that break by going to the bathroom was a smart move for her, and I think that's why she did that. Madison won in Cincy a few years ago. She also won in Eastbourne in the grass court season this year, although she lost to Sabalenka in Wimbledon this year, 6-2, 6-4. And the career head-to-head, 2 wins for Sabalenka, 1 for Keys. Before this match, Sabalenka had won 5 out of 7 sets. Now she's won 5 out of 8. Here we go. Forehand Sabalenka inside out. That's long and wide. So Keys up 40-15, and Sabalenka talking to her box, looking at her racket, saying something's wrong or blaming the strings or something. Who knows? Hey, Cubby, wow, just tuned in. What has happened to Sabalenka? Wasn't expecting a bagel. Damn. No one was. I definitely wasn't. Really, really crazy stuff. First serve just long from Keys. Daria, she really is inconsistent, but when she plays her A game, her tennis is beautiful. She's kind of like Ostapenko. She's a huge hitter, and when she's on, she can hit anyone in the world off the court, and I do not joke when I say she can hit anyone off the court. She plays well in slams, mostly quarterfinals. All right. We're into a rally. Oh, Madison Keys had an open shot up the line, went just long on that one, but she still has a game point. And Sabalenka is getting a racket passed from her box. Someone on her team handed her a racket from the crowd. So I don't know what was, maybe someone had to re-grip her racket for her real quick while she was playing. Madison Keys with an ace out wide, and she holds. We're at 1-1 here in the second set. Maddie is on fire. She's come down a little bit from in the first set. She wasn't missing anything, just power, 8 forehand winners to love. But yeah, Keys lost to Sloane Stephens, US Open 2017 final. The way she plays, this is her year if she gets through. Saba says peace 123. Let's go Saba, says Charmine Ross. Welcome, Charmine. Folks, we're at 58 likes. Let's get to that 100 mark as soon as possible, and then I'll hit that 100 like button. Sabalenka loses the first point on her serve. This is a very fast-paced match, folks. We're only 40 minutes in, and we've already played 8 full games. That's an average of 5 minutes a game. Here we go. Sabalenka serving at love 15. First serve is a good one. Nice deep return. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Keys into the net. 15-all. Is Sabalenka playing bad or Keys playing very well? Sabalenka not playing great, and Keys was playing unbelievable in the first set. More of Keys playing great than Saba playing bad, though. Leanne Keys playing so well. Her forehand winners are bombs. Saba overdoes in her shots because of power, says Daria. All right, 15-all. Sabalenka misses the first serve. Second serve. Cheers if you're having tequila with me. Second serve. Good. Backhand. Keys into the net. That was a slow serve, 89 miles an hour. And it looks like Madison Keys thought it was coming a little bit quicker. Mistimed that one into the net. Welcome, friend. Unfortunately, I can't, I don't understand the language, but I really appreciate you joining the chat. Here we go. First serve, Saba out wide, and Madison Keys, another return into the net. So Sabalenka finding a little bit of rhythm here on her serve. She got broken 3 out of 3 times in the first set. Peaches, Saba is overhitting, not playing with technique, trying to out-hit Maddie. Yes, I agree with you. She's playing with an unnecessary urgency. I think if she takes a breath, I have a friend who used to say to me once in a while, Covey, sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. And I always loved when he told me that, because what he was saying is, Covey, right now you're thinking of 10 different things. Focus on one, take care of it, and then move on to the next. He's like, that way you can get your tasks done faster. And I feel like Sabalenka needs to kind of heed that advice right now. Good second serve, Madison Keys backhand. And then Sabalenka +1 goes into the net. So Keys staying alive, but still game point for Sabalenka. Hi, Covey. Good morning. Hello, Frank Faisal Sanchez. Good to see you. Good morning to you, although to me it's evening time, but always happy to see you in the chat. Hello, Alexander Laurence, my man AL from LA. Loving it. Helps us out with some very cool tidbits. Makes sense, Covey. Yeah, I always really loved when my buddy is a Chilean guy. He lived in my upstairs suite, and yeah, he would say, Covey, sometimes you need to slow down to speed up. And it really helps me when I find that I'm overthinking or a little too jittery in my energy. Sabalenka on her +1, trying to rip winners and another one long. So she goes from 40-15, double game point, to deuce once again. And I fear if she loses this game, she could be in big trouble. Big trouble. Tennis is pretty interesting. Look at all that emotion put into it. Yeah, it's an extremely mental sport. It's as much mental as physical. Here we go. Sabalenka, deuce. First serve is good. Keys with a nice forehand deep return. Another forehand deep from Keys. And a third one from Keys. This time it goes inside out. And it's a winner, and she has the advantage. The crowd is behind Keys, as you would imagine, being the American here. And, man, both of her forehands cross-court, they were inside in the first two, and then the third one was inside out. All three of them were absolute rockets. And it's another break point opportunity, trying for her fourth break point in just her fifth attempt. Return is good. Sabalenka forehand goes long. She had to crouch down to meet that ball. And it is Keys up 2-1, and she is her fourth break in this match, which is only 45 minutes old. Unbelievable. Sabalenka right now very angrily chatting to her. Oh, my God. Sabalenka is chatting to her box. She's angry. She just threw her racket like up towards her box. Or she threw it against the wall, maybe. Yeah, she's very, very frustrated. She needs to calm down. Break for Madison.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that miles will see. Telling me what's living in your head rent free. She living in your head free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent free.
So right before that button, I mentioned that Aryna Sabalenka had thrown her racket. Well, the umpire has given her a warning for racket abuse, for unsportsmanlike conduct. So she needs to be careful. One more outburst is going to cost her some points. Charles Cross, let's go. Triple American flag, triple fire emoji, all-American final, baby. Hey, Charles, says Max. Charles, hey, Max. Come on, Maddie, SWL, OMG. Prince Hanks saying, calm down, Saba. Rent-free on Saba. You're right. She is right now definitely living in Saba's head rent-free. Madison Keys cruising through this first set and almost a half here. First serve is good from Keys. Backhand Sabalenka into the net. And Madison Keys up 15-love. Sabalenka raising her arms like this to her team, saying, what do I do here? Here we go. Keys just continuing to hit these first serves. Good return. Now backhand Keys, cross court. Backhand Sabalenka. Lands on the sideline, and it's a winner. 15-all. Last All-American final in the U.S. Open in the ATP was 2002, Sampras and Agassi. That was when Sampras retired. He won his 14th Grand Slam, and he retired. Was it 13? He had 13, or I think he had 14. And he retired on that very day. All right. Sabalenka with a big forehand. We're into a rally. Oh, another huge forehand. Sabalenka from the middle of the court, inside in. And she is now up 15-30 on the Keys serve. Full-on meltdown. Maddie got her shook. Because ain't no such things as halfway crooks, Jay Watts Cox saying. Not the first semifinal in a Grand Slam that Sabalenka has gotten under pressure. So, folks, Sabalenka is 1 win and 5 losses in her career in Grand Slam semifinals. However, all 5 of those losses were 3-setters. So she normally puts up a pretty good fight. Let's see if she can bring it here now. Madison Keys misses a backhand +1 up the line, and that sets up a double break point. So Sabalenka trying to get the break right back, the boomerang break. Sabalenka businesses game to bet. Sorry, I don't quite understand what you're saying there, William, but I do appreciate you joining the chat and sharing your input. Nice serve to the body. Sabalenka gets her racket on it, but it goes long, and then she shakes her head in frustration as she walks to the ad side of the court. Still break point, however, 30-40. Keys has already saved 3 break points, all 3 that she's faced. Sabalenka has faced 6, but has been broken 4 times already. All right, second serve, Madison Keys. Nope, she didn't like the toss. Living in your head rent free. Second serve, lands right on the line. Return nice and deep, Sabalenka. Now Keys inside out on her 3rd shot, and it's a winner. And she saves another 2 break points. 4 for 4 at saving break points now. So that's been the difference in this match. Sabalenka has been broken 4 times out of 6 attempts, and Keys has saved all 4 break point attempts against her. Good serve up the tee. Nice deep return, Sabalenka. The +1 from Keys goes wide. Another break point opportunity. Unbelievable, folks. Definitely was not seeing this, not predicting this whatsoever. And it's by no means over, but crazy first 45 to 50 minutes of this match. Keys misses the first serve. Still advantage Sabalenka for the break. Second serve is good. Forehand return, cross court, backhand Keys, and she misses that. And Sabalenka with her first break of the match.
Saba, 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 saba. Saba, Sabalenka. Saba, 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 saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
Let's go, Sabalenka. Folks, if you haven't done so, please like this video. We got about 320 people in. Wow, a lot of you watching. Thank you for joining me for this semifinal matchup. Winner will face Coco Gauff. We're into a rally. Backhand Sabalenka, forehand Keys, backhand Sabalenka, backhand Keys, cross court, backhand Sabalenka off the tape, but onto the Keys side. Another backhand Sabalenka, Keys up the line, Sabalenka forehand, Keys cross court on a short ball, and it's a winner. And it's love 15, 2-all here in set number 2. What is that? A 16-shot rally. Very nice ball striking from both ladies here. And it is Madison Keys who gets the better of that one and takes a love 15 lead on the Sabalenka serve. Insane how Keys saved so many break points all at 15-40. I agree. She's done that a whole bunch of times already. But Sabalenka has gotten the break back in this set. So good news for Sabalenka fans. Sabalenka, beautiful serve up the tee. Chop back from Keys. And then tries to pass Sabalenka. And Sabalenka hits a volley. And it's a high ball. And Keys with a backhand tries to pass Sabalenka. Doesn't matter, though. It goes off the Saba racket and then haywire. It does not land in the court. So smart there from Keys. On the short ball, just rip the ball at the racket of Sabalenka and hope that she won't be able to control it. And that's exactly what happened. The ball goes off of her racket and doesn't even make it to the net. It could be that Saba hasn't actually been challenged at this tournament, and that's a disadvantage for her. Yeah, I did mention that, Kanya, where she hasn't dropped a single set. She hasn't even lost more than 5 games in a single match in this tournament. So she has not faced any adversity, meaning no moments where she was down a set or threatened to even lose a set. So she's definitely hasn't been fully tested, and now she is being tested. Now, can she find her way through before it's too late? That's the question now. A nice serve and a great return. Now we got a forehand Sabalenka into the net, and it's a double break point for Keys again. Keys already has 4 breaks in 5 service games, 5 return games, and she's looking to make it 5 out of 6 now. Unbelievable. How about that Gauff girl, Covey? Great. She's been the queen of the hard courts. She lost in the first round of Wimbledon. She's 17-1 on hard courts since then, winning 2 titles, and she has found her way into the final. We'll face the winner of this one. Holy crap! Unbelievable forehand winner off the baseline from Madison Keys for yet another break. She's up 3-2. I cannot believe my eyes.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that minds will see. Telling me we're living in your head rent free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent free.
Well, Madison Keys, 5 breaks so far in this match. Have no idea how this is happening. Definitely did not see this coming. I can't like on my smart TV. Had to get out my phone. I love your commentary, Covey. Thank you so much, Vicky Goodwin. I really appreciate the kind words. Really makes me feel happy when I make other people happy, and it's fun watching tennis with all of you. We're so close to 100 likes. That's right. SWL reminding us that we are only 32 likes away from 100. We've got about 350 people. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. That's quite a few people, and it just keeps growing and growing as this match moves on. That bomb forehand, says SWL. All-American final, says Alexander Laurence. OMG, says Lucas Gutautas. Geez, I really can't see Saba getting out of this one. USA, come on. Yeah, it's 55 minutes in, and Keys is 3 games away from a date with her pal Coco Gauff on Saturday's final in New York City. We had 2 African-American men in the quarterfinals, Tiafo versus Ben Shelton for the first time. And now we might have an all-African-American women's final here in New York if this keeps up. But Sabalenka with a clean winner off the second serve return there, and it is love 15. Is Keys playing lights out here, or is Saba crumbling, or half and half 70-30? It's about 85-15 Keys dominating. That's how I would put it. Good +1 inside out from Keys off the serve. And then Sabalenka with the backhand into the net. Just no rhythm whatsoever for Sabalenka. Unforced errors are 18 for Sabalenka, just 9 for Madison Keys. I saw Sabalenka on Wednesday looked great, but was just all strength. She had limited shot placement. The Chinese girl just couldn't return. Yeah, talking about Zheng Xinwen, but still was able to make it through 6-1, 6-4. Madison Keys cannot handle that powerful forehand inside in up the line from Sabalenka, and a fist pump and some good positive body language from the Belarusian Tiger. And it is 15-30. So she's trying to break back once again. She's been broken. Sabalenka has been broken already 5 times in her 6 service games. Unbelievable. Red, it goes red, white, and blue, says Prince Ag. Pretty much trying to say red, white, and blue. There you go. Second serve from Keys. Backhand, forehand from Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Now backhand Sabalenka. Oh, into the net. 30 all. Yeah. I wish I could like more than once. Oh, that's very sweet of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Bernard Cruz. It's a game of emotions. It's a game to love, and it's a game of emotions. Jade Sadukas saying, oh my God, this is exciting. Haha, says Jade. Here we go. Madison Keys, good serve. Sabalenka return is long, and Keys with a 40-30 lead, and now has a point away from a 4-2 lead, looking to consolidate her latest break. Demetrius, you people must have forgot Madison Keys is not a pushover. She went to war with the likes of Serena Williams and Venus Williams. Yeah, she is definitely a formidable. Like I said, this is her 3rd time in a U.S. Open semifinal. That's some players don't even ever make a single one. So she knows how to handle herself. She's a big hitter, and she has some experience at this stage of a major. 40 all. It's a deuce as Sabalenka wins that last point off of her return. And Keys looking still to consolidate and take a 4-2 lead in the second set. First serve long. Coco is on the game and can handle any power. It is good to witness, says Yaya. Here we go. Second serve Keys. It's a good one. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Maddie up the line. Backhand Sabalenka. Forehand Keys. Backhand cross-court Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka into the net. And it's another game point for Madison Keys. True that. Demetrius says SWL. Suwon Lim, Coco doesn't have good first serves, but have good defense. Yeah, she definitely is one of the best movers on the tour. Maybe the best, potentially the best, I would say, out of the women. When did Saba got a bagel in a game? She is a monster in the court. I think she has been bageled. I think she got bageled against Krejcikova, I want to say, at some point recently. It's not unheard of, but definitely was not. Didn't think that was going to happen. Here's Keys. Second serve, game point, backhand return. Nice one from Sabalenka cross court. And then the backhand response from Keys goes long back to deuce. Maddie has been just a step away from greatness for a while now, says Charles. Yes, Coco can handle anything pressure that her opposition brings to the table. Charles, yeah, sounds like a very smart person. A scientist even. Here we go. Keys. 40 all. It's a deuce. First serve is a fault. Finish this, Maddie, says Suwon. And Charmine Ross says, my mom says hi, Cubby. Well, hello to your mother. And thank you for letting me know. That's so sweet. And it is another return long from Sabalenka. Another game point. Keys trying to consolidate. Okay, Charles agreeing with Yaya. Thanks, Charles. From Montreal, de Montréal, comme les Canadiens. All right, game point. First serve is good. Forehand Sabalenka, nice and deep. Forehand Maddie Keys. Forehand Sabalenka, it's long. And Madison Keys is 8 points away from a spot in the final. The pace of this one has been ultra fast, 1 hour and 1 minute so far. And Madison Keys has consolidated her latest break and is up 4-2. Folks, if you want to see the 100 like button, we got to get to it soon, because the way Madison Keys is playing, we might not have too much time. Again, Sabalenka is giving her racket to her team, and I think they're re-gripping her rackets for her. So I don't know what's going on, but she's not liking the racket grips or something. But she keeps on handing rackets to her team. All right, we're into a rally. Actually, not really. It was a +1 backhand from Sabalenka, and then forehand from Keys off of that goes into the net. And it's 15-love on the Sabalenka serve. Coco has the genius Brad Gilbert to back her up, says Peace. 1, 2, 3. Greetings from South Florida, Yaya, says Charles. So both of these players live in Florida, from what I understand. Madison Keys and Aryna Sabalenka. Oh, Sabalenka with a beautiful forehand as she crouched down. And then does the drop shot. Keys gets to it. Cross court, a rip attempt, but Sabalenka is there, and her backhand volley finds the open court, and it's 30-love Sabalenka. Lindsay Davenport in Keys' box. I watched Lindsay Davenport live back in 2002 in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, Scottsdale, Arizona. To be precise, Sabalenka must learn to control her power. She has the same type serves that can win each and every time, says Demetrius. Yeah, again, they're showing re-gripping of Sabalenka's racket. Very odd that she wouldn't have the proper gripping on the rackets. Maybe when she got her new ones or got them restrung, she didn't get the right ones. Oh, a nice return, but even better backhand +1 cross court from Sabalenka. And a little bit more comfort here as she's up 40-love. Brad Gilbert watching from the stands. I'm guessing that's his daughter. Kind of looks like her. Looks like him a little bit. And he's on his phone smiling. Here it is. Sabalenka, 40-love. Triple game point. Good serve up the tee. And Madison Keys' forehand goes into the net. And there you go, folks. We have a game to love. Saba Saba. Let's give her a button for that one.
Saba 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 Sabalenka. Saba 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 Saba. Let's go Sabalenka.
Vicky saying, I married an Egyptian and they watch soccer at the coffee shops. I'm getting the owners to televise tennis. If I can't watch on Bean, I can't watch you on YouTube. So here in Vancouver, we have a street called Commercial Drive where there's a whole bunch of independent restaurants, and there's like everything. There's African, there's Portuguese, there's French, there's Chilean, there's all this stuff, different stuff. So when you said I married an Egyptian and they watch soccer at the coffee shops, all the coffee shops during the Euro Cup and the World Cup on Commercial Drive are just full of soccer, and I just love the atmosphere. So you just kind of gave me a nostalgic reminder of that. Thank you for that, Vicky. Bernard Cruz saying she is probably getting nervous. That's why she keeps not feeling her grip. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but she's getting someone in her team to re-grip. Keys versus Goff in the final, says Terry Jackson. Not just yet, but looking like it. Lions just beat the Chiefs 21-20. Well, it's not regular season, I don't think, right? But yeah, I think the NFL preseason kicked off today. Keys, says Luz Angela. Keys Goff in the final, says Alexander Laurence. Good morning from the Philippines, says Alfredo Aquino. Cheering for Saba. Palam. Here we go. Keys serving up 4-3. Oh, beautiful serve. And the +1 is an inside-out winner. She just rolling is this woman from the States, and she's very close to a spot in the final for the second time in her career. I don't know how I knew Sabalenka might be in trouble. The racket stuff is just stress and desperation. She is panicking. Definitely, it looks like she's, whether it's uncomfortable or not, she knows how to hit with a racket. Yeah, you like to have a certain grip, but whatever the case, oh my gosh, another beautiful forehand from Madison Keys as Sabalenka came to the net, and the ball dipped really sharply after it went over the net, and Sabalenka was unable to handle that. Volley goes into the net, and now Keys up 30-love on her serve. Sabalenka on the full stretch, unable to lift it over the tape there. Liking the Sabalenka button. It was actually my very first favorite button when I joined the channel. Another serve out wide is a beauty, and the return from Sabalenka into the net. Madison Keys with a triple game point for 5-3. Unbelievable. Folks, if you haven't done so, please like this video. We're trying to get to 100 likes, and we're almost there. We got about 450 of you in the stream, if you include Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Nice serve. Nope, it's actually a let. Another first service coming up. NFL started today. Thank you for that, my friend. Reminds me of synth pop beat of the Saba button. Thanks for the score. No worries, Lady T. Always happy to help. Last leg, Keys for my parlay. Best of luck to you, Waya. All right, Keys serving, looking to get her own game to love. Good serve. Sabalenka return lands in. Forehand Keys. Backhand Sabalenka. Keys makes her way to the net. She had an easy volley, and the backhand goes into the net. Still double game point, however, for Madison. Manor, what the hell is going on with her semifinal curse? Yeah, 1 win, 5 losses so far, threatening to go 1-6 if she doesn't come through and find a way to win this one. Michelangelo De Leon, am wishing for Madison and Coco for finals. Been a while, that All-American ladies finals. Yeah, that's very true. And you're one step closer because Madison Keys, another unreturned serve. She consolidates the break, and she is up 5-3, 4 points away from the final. Sabalenka, no time whatsoever to think, as there's no changeover. So she's serving to stay in this tournament. She's down 3-5. Here we go. Sabalenka under extreme pressure here. First serve into the net. Second serve is good. Forehand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys up the middle. Forehand Sabalenka all up the middle. Backhand Keys. Backhand cross court, but not cross court. Didn't even cross the net. Went into the net. And it's love 15. Oh my goodness, folks. 1 hour, 8 minutes in, and we are dangerously close to our first match points. Just 2 points away is Keys from seeing that. 3 points away from actually winning this match. But Sabalenka still has something to say about it. Here we go. Love 15. First serve is good. Returned up the middle. Forehand Sabalenka. Off the sideline. Returned by Keys. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Forehand cross-court Sabalenka. Off the sideline, and it's a winner. There you go, Sabalenka. That's the type of magic you need to produce. 15 all. Oof. Just came back on the stream. Didn't expect this at all. Covey, LOL. Shaking my head, says 707. Here we go. First serve, Saba is good. Keys, return goes wide. 30-15 for Sabalenka. She smashed her. Keys Goff in the final. We got Coco here. Comes the key. Better late than never, says the Hedgehog. Hey, Hedgehog, how you doing, buddy? Good to have you as always. 93 likes. Let's get to 100 before this match is over, and it might be over soon, and then I'll play that 100 like button for each and every one of you. Got almost 500 people in here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me. Sabalenka under pressure, but she's up 30-15 here, serving to stay in this tournament. Second serve is good. Keys with a backhand return, nice and deep. Forehand Sabalenka, backhand Keys off the baseline. Another backhand Keys, this one into the net. Sabalenka with 2 game points here. So she's trying to hold here, so it forces Madison Keys to serve it out, and maybe the pressure will get to her. Sabalenka, 1 hour and 10 minutes in, clinging to life here in this New York U.S. Open tournament, the final Grand Slam of 2023. She won the first one in Australia. And a beautiful +1 off the short ball is a backhand up the line. Sabalenka holds, and after the changeover, Madison Keys is going to serve for a spot in the U.S. Open final. But before that, let's give a little bit of love to the world number 1. No matter what happens, Sabalenka will be the world number 1 come Monday.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Oh, dangerously close now to the 100 likes. We've got 520 of you. We got 97 likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, when we get to 100, I'm going to play that 100 like button. It's a doozy. Manor saying this is not a good start for my morning. It would be a treat with Coco and Madison in the finals, says Dante Lumabas. Keys can open a Coco? Not, says Christian. Can't believe we're probably going to get a Coco Keys U.S. Open final. It would be amazing. Folks, you guys have done it. We've hit 105 likes and counting. And because you did it, you get the button. Thank you guys so much for your support. And here you go.
Thank you for hitting 100 likes. Now we're feeling alright, 'cause the second 100's inside. Thank you for helping us hit 100 likes, giving the people what they like. It's such a delight.
All right. Thank you guys once again for all your support. That's all because of you. We got to 100 likes. Here we go. Keys serving for the match. First serve is good. Backhand return. Backhand Keys. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys up the middle. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. And that's deep. That's out, I should say, from Keys. And it is love 15. Sabalenka desperately hoping to break here. If she doesn't, she is out of the tournament, and Madison Keys will face Coco Gauff in the final on Saturday in New York City. All right, here we go. Love 15. First serve is a good one. Backhand return, deep. Forehand Keys, forehand Sabalenka, forehand Keys, forehand Sabalenka, backhand Keys, and that one is long as well. So maybe a little bit of pressure now coming from Madison Keys. She's been cruising along for the first hour and 12 minutes here. But now she's feeling some pressure. She's down love 30 while she's trying to serve out this match. Okay. Whew. First serve is a fault. Keys winning a Grand Slam finally, says King Adjust. All Americans final, says Gloria. Not just yet, but definitely looking good for that to happen. Oh, it's a double fault. So Madison Keys with a chance to serve it out. 2 unforced errors and a double fault, and it's triple break point. Wow. I must say it's not over till the opera lady sings, says Demetrius. Here we go. Good first serve. The backhand return, Sabalenka. Now forehand Keys cross court. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Keys into the net. And Sabalenka breaks to love to level this set at 5. Wow. This at the very last moment that she had to stay alive, she finds a way. And Sabalenka breaks. And you know what that means? We are officially into... Yeah, we are into the business end of this match. We're watching with 560 others. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been quite a match so far. The pace has been incredibly fast. Keys smoking Sabalenka, 6-love in the first set. But Sabalenka coming to life at the last moment. She was just down 3-5. She served to stay in the match, then broke, and we're level at 5 here. Now, Sabalenka, great first serve right at the body of Keys, and the return into the net, 15-love Sabalenka. Jupiter Patubo saying, hoping for an All-American Finals. Orlando, who's going to win? I'm new to tennis. You know what? It's totally up in the air right now, because if Saba can win this set, ace up the tee from Sabalenka. She's up 30-love, so she's won the last 7 straight points. She broke to love, and she's won 2 points here. She also closed out her last service game. So here we go. Another ace there. Another attempt at a big serve, but it was just long. That one had some juice, 115 miles per hour, but it was long. Second serve from Sabalenka. Good second serve. And Madison Keys, forehand into the net. And that's a whole bunch of points in a row now for Aryna Sabalenka. She's won 12 of the last 15 points, has Aryna Sabalenka. And she's up 40-love. Another ace for Sabalenka. It's a game to love. And she... we're on serve here. She's up 6-5. So Sabalenka, no matter what happens, she will definitely see a tie break, at least if she doesn't win the set. So Sabalenka, let's give her some love on her game to love.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Tanya saying, oh boy, Keys. Seriously, says Zach. Sloan sent Maddie a sweet support. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Very nice. Thank you, Paul Hand, for joining. Love to watch in 3 sets, says Frank Faisal. Oh my, it's not over till it's over. I love Keys. Go for the win, says Edgar Vicente. It's over, man. What you talking about? Well, not just yet, Waya. It's still going on. Queen and Clarence. I felt like Keys was choking on her serve. Yeah, definitely felt like the nerves. I don't know if it was a full-on choke, but it was definitely very, very nervy. It's over since I wake up, says Waya. Saba, make that comeback to prove why you are world number 1, says Manor. Yeah, there you go. Oh boy, here comes the nervousness from Keys. Not over yet. Saba is still fighting. Yeah, if she wins this set, she definitely has a chance. It's definitely won't be over if she wins the set, obviously. Wow, the comeback of Saba. Keys, 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 says Yaya Nuska. All right, Madison Keys. I can't believe I'm saying this, but serving to stay in the set after having such an amazing start to this match. And a good serve +1 from Madison Keys, and she's up 15-love. So a way better start than the last game where she got crunched to love on when she was trying to serve for the match. A little more tequila for me. Cheers to every one of you for joining me. Have a good, hope you're having a good time watching this as much as I am. A nice inside out +1 from Keys. backhand Sabalenka, forehand Keys, forehand Sabalenka, backhand Keys up the middle, backhand Sabalenka, great rally here, backhand Keys up the middle, backhand slice Sabalenka, forehand Keys cross court, forehand Sabalenka, backhand Keys into the net. And it's 15 all. Keys got to be careful, or else Sabalenka might steal this before the tiebreak. Okay. The crowd trying to will Sabalenka. That was a 16-shot rally, a great rally from both players. Got about 550 people in here. Wow, we're going crazy right now. Thank you guys for liking this video. We hit our target of 100. See if we can get to 200 if you're thinking. We also have a special 200 button. I personally have never reached 200, so that would be an amazing milestone. But let's not talk about me. Here it is, 15 all. Great return from Sabalenka off the baseline, and Madison Keys backhand goes just wide, and it is 15-30, and it's Sabalenka now, 2 points away from leveling this match at 1 set apiece. Wow, 76-mile-an-hour second serve, and Sabalenka took advantage. Woo! Folks, just craziness going on here. We got Sabalenka, nice return, Madison Keys, forehand into the net, and it is now double set point for Aryna Sabalenka. She was down 3-5. And was serving to stay in the match. She held, but then Madison Keys had a chance to serve it out. Sabalenka broke to love. Now she's up 6-5 with 2 set points. But Madison Keys with an ace out wide. The momentum swings are crazy right now here. 30-40, but still, it is set point for Aryna Sabalenka. Here we go, Keys. Another good first serve. Return long, and we're at deuce. So it looked like Sabalenka was going to take the set. Not so fast. It is a deuce. What is happening? How good is Saba at tiebreaks? I actually don't know that stat. That's a really good question. I don't know where I would find that stat. I'm sure there's a site that tells you all the numbers. A beautiful serve out wide. Sabalenka was about 12 feet outside of the doubles alley and still was not able to get that ball that was curving away from her. What a beautiful serve. So Keys was down 15-40. Her serve has really picked up in the last couple of minutes, and she's got 4 aces now to the 5 from Sabalenka. A good serve out wide, but a better return. Sabalenka backhand into the net, and folks, we're going to a tie break. So Sabalenka fights back valiantly, and so does Keys, as she was on the verge of losing, getting broken. But she stands her ground. We're into a tiebreak. Let me know who you think is going to win and what the score is going to be in the comments right now. Okay. Tiebreak. Any scores? Anyone have their scores? Put them in the comment section. Here we go. Saba serving first. First serve is good. Keys returns. Long. 15. One love for Sabalenka. No one with a prediction, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and say Sabalenka is going to take it 9-7. That's my guess. We got Saba 7-3, please. We got 7-5. But for who, Alexander? Abdul. Also, let me know who you think's going to win. You can give me a score, but I won't know unless you tell me who that score belongs to. And the return from Sabalenka into the net. 1 apiece here. Still on serve. So we got Maddie 7-4. Saba 7-3. I'm saying 9-7 Saba. We got 8-6 for Keys. Abdul, let me know who you think is going to win. Alexander, you as well. Queen saying 7-2. Hedgehog 8-6. Oh, I got that one already. All right, second serve at 1-all. And it's a double fault, Madison Keys. The nerves are creeping up into her game, folks. Sabalenka up a mini break here. Double faults in this set are 2-love for Madison Keys. Rico saying 7-5 Sabby. Jupiter saying Maddie 7-5. And Abdul says he said 7-4 and now says Sabalenka. And Alexander says to Keys, and he said 7-5 for Keys. Okay, now drop shot from Sabalenka. Keys had a chance to pass her, and Sabalenka with a volley, and then Keys had another chance and missed it. Oh my goodness! It's now 3-1 Sabalenka. Keys, the nerves have gotten to Madison Keys. She came out firing like a tank, just blowing everything out of the water. But now she's found herself under some extreme pressure. She's down a mini break. Sabalenka serving at 3-1 in this tie break. Big serve, and the return lands into the net. It was a shank, but it almost landed. It actually hit the net before it hit the ground, but it landed on her own side. That's you don't see that very often. And it's 4-1 for Sabalenka. Madison Keys down a mini break and will take one serve before the changeover. And it is Sabalenka up 5-1 at the changeover, folks. We got a whole bunch of commenters with scores. We'll see which one of you is right in the end. We got I had 9-7 for Saba. Okay, Demetrius says, I say third set. We got Abdul saying, go Saba. All right. Keys serving at 1-5. First serve is a fault. Here comes the second serve. Second serve is good. Forehand cross court. Forehand Saba. Backhand cross court. Backhand Keys. Backhand Sabalenka cross court. Backhand Keys into the net. And it's 6-1 for Sabalenka. She has 5 set points. And starting with 2 on her own serve, I do not suspect this tiebreak is going to go much longer than this here, folks. Sabalenka has found her game, and she found it at the last possible moment. She was down love 6, 3-5 before she finally creeps back. Good first serve, return into the net. Sabalenka takes it 7-1, and would you believe it? Not a single person got it right. Neither did I. We had 7-4, 8-6. We had 9-6, 7-2. So June was the closest at 7-2 Sabalenka. We also had no, that was it. So June, the closest, but still not the right one, but not bad. Good job, Jude. But surprising. We had so many guesses. No one got it right. But that's somehow how it goes. Sometimes how it goes. Let's give it up for Sabalenka. We're all level, and we have ourselves a match, folks.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
Apparently, Saba's come back from a set down to win 8 times this year, and it looks like Madison Keys has called a trainer. So I'm not sure what issue is. It's her left leg. The trainer is she's lifting Keys' left, actually, and her right. No, her left leg. So Keys is sitting down on her bench, and she's pointing to the outside of her left leg. The physio, it's a woman. She's kind of squeezing her left hip, and then also kind of just massaging her quad. Now she looks to be now Madison Keys is standing up and bending down, touching her kind of toes, and the physio is asking her some questions about her lower back, touching her lower back, seeing if there's something interesting. I don't think she has officially called timeout. The physio is, they're leaving. So I think it's officially a medical timeout. The physio is leaving the court with Madison Keys. So we are one set apiece. Madison Keys now taking a medical timeout. Folks, I have to use the facilities, so I'm going to hit the break button for a quick second. I'm going to play you highlights from last year's Game to Love year in review. So enjoy that, and I'll be right back.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the fifth. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think, okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting your man. Not
Delusional.
not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You seen Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's too good! He's done it! Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal.
What?
2nd time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won! He is in the final! JG's it! He has done it! Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz beats Novak Djokovic in the Madrid semi-finals. I've never quite seen anything quite like this because
and she doesn't need him. She doesn't need him. She falls to the floor. Iga Świątek has won another Grand Slam. Amazing. Look at the emotion all over her face.
Yes,
they embrace at the net. Wow. Oh, Marin Cilic hits the forehand down the line. Oh my gosh. And we have match point, ladies and gentlemen.
John, Game to Love podcast. When you say you were confused about your tactics, what do you mean?
It's into the net and
He's done it! He's done it! Novak Djokovic has won Wimbledon. Not lost here since 20...
Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience. So we are into a third set coming right up. 1 hour and 32 minutes into this one. We're tied at 1 set apiece. We still have 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the medical timeout for Madison Keys. So she's off court with the trainer, and they were working, it looked like on her left leg or maybe her lower back. I couldn't really tell because they were doing some assessments, but hopefully she'll be good to go. Sabalenka already up and ready behind the baseline, walking around, keeping her body loose, trying to stay warm. Of course, you never want to have too long of a delay like they did actually in the last match. Coco Gauff, there's Coco Gauff versus Muchova. They had some protesters that disrupted the match for about 48 minutes or so, or maybe close to an hour even. Madison Keys now officially back on the court. They have taped up her left thigh. So something going on with her left thigh, maybe her quadricep or maybe her hamstring. Who knows? Maybe a nerve, muscle. Who knows? But hopefully she'll be fine. She looks okay. A lot of players, when you're playing in a Grand Slam, eventually have some sort of ailments. Just such a grueling sport. I hate life right now. Why, Madison? Why? Is Madison tiring? Hey, Todd, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here. She's got a medical timeout. She didn't look tired or anything. She came out absolutely on fire. Her tennis racket was more like a bazooka in the first set. But when she had a chance to serve it out, Sabalenka came alive and saved a big hold and then broke when she needed to. And now we're into a third and deciding set. Winner takes all. And the first point on the Keys serve goes to Madison Keys as Sabalenka backhand goes long on the rally ball. 128 likes. This is one of the most I've ever had. So thank you guys so much. This is unbelievable. So many people in here. You guys are awesome. This match is just crazy. The atmosphere, the energy, the pace, it's been great. All top to bottom. Keys with a +1 forehand. It goes into the net. 15 all. This is terrible, says John Del Arroz. Let's go. She's just trying to rest. Smart move. What a smart move. Keys, let's go. Keys with the triple crying emoji. All right, here we go. Keys serving 15 all. First game of the third set. Good serve out wide. Sabalenka. Ooh, it was a shanky return, but it landed on the baseline. High looper from Keys. Now forehand Sabalenka and a forehand inside out Keys into the net. So as hot as Keys was in the first set, she's cooled down almost just as much, unfortunately. And she's having a rough time. Before, she was just putting winner after winner after winner away. And now a lot of her balls are hitting the net or going long. So it's 15-30. Good first serve, forehand return. Nice and deep, backhand Keys. Drop shot Sabalenka. Keys gets there plenty of time and pushes a forehand up the line easily. And it is 30 all. Choke in the last 3 games of the second set. No, she's not injured. She more like stunned and shocked. Keys led 4-2 in the second set. Yeah, also led 5-3 and had a chance to serve it out. Let's go mad, says Charles. I made it happen, Keys mastermind. Sabalenka broke Keys to love when she was serving for the match. That is correct. Tiebreak 7-1 Sabalenka. All right, it is 30-40 as Sabalenka threatening to break here. Yes, Keys netted some balls and didn't serve well at 5-4, but Sabalenka has come close to finding her A game. You are right about that, Todd Hill. First, it was Keys playing her A game, and Sabalenka was playing her C- or D game. And right now, it looks like Sabalenka is at her B+ game, and Madison Keys is more like a C-. Oh, crap. I left my water in the kitchen. I'll get it after. All right, into a rally. Backhand Keys, backhand Sabalenka, and it's just long. So Sabalenka had the break point opportunity, unable to convert, just about 2 inches long on that backhand, and Keys staying alive in game number 1. Total points won were dead even, 65 points each after 130 total points in this match. Here we go. Keys serving at deuce. Good first serve. Backhand from Sabalenka. Very short ball. Keys easy backhand put away up the line, and it is game point for the American. Keys cracked under pressure late in the second. Hi, Covey. Hello, Snail. How you doing, buddy? If Keys loses, her excuse will be what we just witnessed on her injury timeout. We'll see. Did Saba actually get bageled in the first set? Yeah. Madison Keys came out destroying Sabalenka. She was hitting every shot was a winner, it felt like. Sabalenka had no rhythm, but when Sabalenka was down 3-5, serving to stay in the match, she held, and then she broke Madison Keys to love when Madison Keys was serving at 5-4, and then Sabalenka pushes it to a tie break, wins 7-1, and here we are. It is Madison Keys holding for a 1-love lead in this set. Let's give it up one time for Keys.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that minds will see. Telling me we're living in your head rent free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent free.
Got Got my water, folks. I'm hydrated. Here we go. Sabalenka serving on serve, love one set apiece. Winner of this set faces Coco Gauff in the final. Good first serve, even better return, but backhand Sabalenka, backhand Keys off the net cord. Sabalenka gets to that, and the backhand winner up the line. 15 love for the Belarusian. The future world number 1. As of Monday, it will be official. Snail first set was surreal. Yeah, Madison, I don't think I've ever seen Madison Keys play that sharp. It was crazy. Keys always impressive, but straight ran out of gas and right at the worst time too. I don't think she's out of gas just yet. I agree. I don't think she's out of gas, but she's yeah, it's been crazy. And it's 30 love Sabalenka, unreturned serve, and we are settling into this third set here, hoping for another tiebreak in this final set. And if it does go to tiebreak, Calcetta, it will be a 10-point tiebreak. Remember, in the final set tiebreak of Grand Slams, it's always up to 10 points, super tiebreak, not 7. Huge serve. 120 mile an hour ace, and it's 40 love. Triple game point Saba. First serve off the tape and into the box, so it's a let. Another first serve on the way. Hello, Kathy. How are you doing? Nice to have you in the chat. Been a busy night, says Kathy. Sabalenka with a triple game point here for 1 set apiece. Serve is good. Keys, block return. Inside out from Sabalenka is long. And no game to love. It's 40-15 now. A win for Sabalenka tonight, overcoming being down a few points, will show she has true determination. I mean, it's going to be tough mentally for Keys to forget about 5-4 second set. Yeah, it might be. Let's see. I have a feeling Saba's going to take it, if you ask me. My prediction at the beginning of the match was Sabalenka in 3. I did not expect her to get blown off the court in the first set. But again, at the very last moment, she found a way to stay alive and has forced a third set here. Living in your head rent free. Madison. All right. So Sabalenka 40-30. Okay, Sabalenka holds with another unreturned serve. We are a level at 1 game apiece here in the final set. Your play-by-play is catchy, fast, and fun. Exciting game. Thank you, Marty Kaderli. Thank you very sorry for mispronouncing your name. Thank you very much. I'm very glad you're enjoying it. I'm having so much fun right now. It's 1 game apiece in the third set. Madison Keys, good serve. Backhand return, Saba. Backhand Keys just wide of the sideline there, and it's love 15. No. Sabalenka all the way, says Gayatri Prabhakaran. Welcome, Gayatri. Nice to have you. Must be good to know. If it goes to tie, I think Saba has it. Here we go. Love 15. Madison Keys. Good serve. Backhand Sabalenka into the net. 15 all. What a comeback. This Madison is the real one. Inconsistent as heck. This Madison is the real one. Inconsistent as heck. This is a match of the coin toss. Who can keep some semblance of a game? I agree, Covey. Saba in 3, says Kathy. By the way, Kathy, if you're wondering what M&M is, that's Murph's Morphs. That's Kathy's company. And she has our desk sponsorship because she is on our top tipper board. And if you want to sponsor a stream, just have to get onto the top tippers. Folks, we also have almost 140 likes, more than I've ever had, and it's all thanks to you. So I want to thank each and every one of you for your support of the channel and for the stream. Madison Keys up 30-15 on serve in set number 3. First serve into the net. 2 sets into the match, your predictions don't hold much weight, says Charles. Yeah, but I called Saba in 3 at the very first point of the match. So I did it right when I began the stream. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but here we go. Madison Keys. Oh, on the run with a drop shot. Sabalenka can't get to it. Well, I think she did. I couldn't tell. But Sabalenka gives a clap. So good sportsmanship from Sabalenka and a great rally from both players. And it is now 40-15 for Madison Keys. Madison Keys, go be. Shh. Madison Keys has a double game point here. And she just hit a backhand winner. So she's up 2-1. So Madison, in case you missed most of the match just tuning in, Madison Keys lost the second set in a tiebreak, then had a medical timeout. She came back from the locker room or wherever they did treatment on her with taping on her left thigh. So might have a quad or a ham or some sort of pull or muscle strain or whatnot, but she's playing all right here. She's up 2-1. We're on serve, and let's go. What a second serve. Hey, Kathy. Congrats to Coco for reaching the final. I'd rather Coco play Keys because she's such a flake, says Kathy. Hi, Max. Follow Kenji says, Keys has given away the keys to the open final. That's a good one. Kathy makes sense. Sabalenka would give Coco a hard time in the finals. Congrats, Covey. 100 likes. Yeah, we get 140, actually. We might even get to the 200 likes button today. I have never gotten to play the 200 likes button. I don't even know what it sounds like. I'm not even joking you. So if you guys want to see it, we'll be watching it for the very first time together. Covey, here's like 141 for you. Thank you, Todd. You are the man, buddy. Of course, one of our regulars here, Todd Hill. Always good to have you from California. We got LF Go, says Charles Cross. Let's go Keys, says Queen and Clarence. Yeah, Madison Keys. She's holding up her end of the bargain here in the third set, although she definitely felt the pressure. She had a chance to serve it out at 5-4 in the second set, and she was broken to love. Peaches says, just smash the like button. Thank you so much, Peaches. I see Coco beating whoever she plays in the final. All right. First point on the Sabalenka serve goes to Sabalenka as Madison Keys' return goes into the net. 15-love. Najib, Barley, Ismail saying, hi, Covey. Hello, how are you doing, friend? Thank you for saying hi. I hope you're having a great time enjoying this match here. It's a very intense one now. Sabalenka with a +1 short ball, backhand up the line. It's a winner, and it's 30-love real quick. Lance saying, thanks, Doc. Please win, Madison, says Capricorn. Appreciating your commentary, your commentating as I am in Tokyo without a viewing option. Well, Jeffrey Graham, thank you for tuning in. Glad I could be your eyes and ears for this one. It is definitely an exciting match. First serve from Sabalenka is a fault. 30-love, though, so we're on serve, and I'm just loving the pace of this match. Both these players, even though it's been an hour and 47 minutes, it doesn't feel like it's been long. Good serve. Second serve and a backhand from Madison Keys, long. And it's triple game point. Sabalenka, 40-love. 142 like for you, my man. Thank you, Najib. Really appreciate it. My brother's name is Rajiv. That's Najib. Not much sleep in the UK. Loving this coverage from you. Thanks. Must be good to know. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate you being here. Sabalenka, oh, she had a short ball. And she did a backhand slice, maybe not the best option as that went into the net. And it is 40-15 for Aryna Sabalenka. No game to love for her on this one. Sorry for you, Jeffrey, without the viewing option. You live in Vancouver, right, Covey? Yes, I do. Vancouver, BC, Canada is where I reside. So I'm lucky. It's only 9:12 p.m. for me. It's midnight and 12 minutes in New York City, 12:12. And it's a hold for Sabalenka And we're at 2 games apiece on serve.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Here we go. I wish I can ask Coco who she'd rather play between these 2 ladies. Yeah, I don't know if she'd give you an answer, but she might give someone who's really close to her that she knows wouldn't share that information. UK, it's like 5 a.m. Yeah, they slowed down the game. They heard you, Covey, slow down to speed up. Yeah, in case you were wondering earlier, I was mentioning that Sabalenka looked like she was, Sabalenka with a winner at the net as Madison Keys ripped a ball right at Sabalenka, who made her way to the net. But Sabalenka, great hands, covers her face, and then puts that away in the same time. Yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, Sabalenka had a very jittery energy in the first set. She was very frustrated and tense, and she was trying to play too fast, trying to hit the ball too hard. And I was sharing that one of my friends used to tell me when I was feeling that way. He would say, Covey, sometimes you need to slow down to speed up. And that's what Sabalenka seems to have done. But it is Keys taking this point on her serve as Sabalenka forehand goes into the net. So we're as level as you can be. 1 set apiece, 2 games apiece, 15 points apiece. Or 15 all, I should say, not 15 points. That's not accurate. All right, Sabalenka with a forehand up the line. Now backhand Keys cross court. Backhand Saba, backhand Keys. Forehand Saba, backhand Keys, drop shot. Sabalenka gets there, pushes a forehand up the line, lob from Keys, and Sabalenka, while she's backing up, she misses the overhead. So Keys is up 30-15, and Sabalenka does like this in frustration. Just subscribe because you read chat comments in real time. You're the bomb. Follow Kenji says, thank you, buddy. If Sabalenka could play with a little more margin, she would be almost impossible to beat. I agree with you, Todd. That was definitely her issue in the first set. Yeah, Todd, but that is not in her DNA. That's another thing. That's another good point from Kathy. That's her nature. And an unreturned serve with a lot of heat from Madison Keys. She's up 40-15. I thought Madison Keys might implode in the third set with the way she ended the second, but she is holding her own on her serve, so it's good to see. We're in for a great ending here. Kathy, no, it's not, says Todd Hill. No, I think she just told me she would rather play Saba, says Charles Cross. And it's a hold, another unreturned serve from Madison Keys. She's up 3-2. Let's give her a button. Man, it's been some great tennis, great action. Winner will face Coco Gauff in the final. We'll see who it is in the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that minds will see. Telling me what's living in your head rent free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent free.
Man, that track slaps. Ben did it again, as he always does. Vancouver, pickleball capital of Canada, says Todd. Yeah, I'm a pickleball fanatic, you folks, in case you were wondering. Don't hold it against me. I also love tennis, as you can tell very much here. Todd, she is trying to put out Power Maddie, but she needs to play smart, not power for power, says Peaches. Peaches, great observation, says Todd. I love the community here. You guys, we're so good. So good. We learn from each other. We chat with each other. Great comments here. Let's go, Saba. Saba Coco would be a great final, says Sun Liang. Rico, come on, Saba, you got this. Madison has a tournament like this once every 5 years and only in New York. Yeah, she has been to the semifinals twice. 2017, she won that semifinal, lost in the final to Sloane Stevens, and then she also made it the following year, losing in the semis to Naomi Osaka, who ended up winning the whole thing. All right, first serve, Sabalenka is a fault. Sabalenka serving on serve 2-3 here in the third set. All right. Ooh, almost 150 likes. We might hit 200, folks. All right, Sabalenka, second serve to start off the sixth game in the third set. And her +1 forehand goes into the high part of the net, and it's love 15. Let's go Keys for all USA final, says Jeffrey Graham. Madison got this. Fire emoji cheers, says B. What up, B? Todd, Kathy, what year did Madison play in the final? 2017. Lost to Sloan. Thank you, Kathy. Here we go. 1 hour, 53 minutes into this match. We are past midnight in New York City by 17 minutes. Sabalenka, first serve is long. Here comes the second serve. Can Keys take advantage and put some pressure on the Sabalenka serve? No threats to break yet in the third set. Good second serve. Backhand nice and deep from Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. And that's long. So it's love 30. And Keys halfway to a break here. Sabalenka taking the dampener off her racket, putting that racket in her bag, and pulling out another one. And now she reinserts the vibration dampener into the new racket. There you go. Maddie finds a way to disrupt pace. More of that, please. And great serving, says Cap. Kathy M. Agree. Her and Sloan, they are so inconsistent. When they are on, they are on. Off, they are off, says Peaches. Yeah, the good observation. I would agree with that assessment wholeheartedly. First serve just long from Sabalenka. Got to be careful here. Don't want to give too many second serves to Keys. Keys has been winning 60% of the Sabalenka second serves. Here we go. Second serve. Ooh, it's a fault. It went off the tape and landed just outside the box. And it's a triple break point for Madison Keys. Tense moments here. Tense moments. Let's go Keys. Kathy saying, like Cubby said, she lost to Naomi in 2018 in the semis. Yeah, at this point, match seems to be more on Sabalenka's racket. Win or lose, says Todd. Clap, 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 says Queen and Clarence. And it's an ace up the tee. No game to love. No break just yet. But still a couple opportunities for Keys if she needs that many. Absolutely, Peach is so frustrating as a fan. So I just write them off. Once they're on, it's freak. Yes, says Alexander. All right. We hit the 150 mark, folks. Every like we get now is the most likes I've ever gotten on a stream. So thank you guys for helping me consistently make a record for a personal best. Here we go. A nice rally going on. And Madison Keys. No, Sabalenka's forehand went long. I thought it was in, but it wasn't. And it's a break. The first break in this third set. And it's Madison Keys who gets it. Oh, tense moments here. Now it's Madison Keys changing rackets. Let's see, because they changed rackets after 7 and then 9, 9, 9. So what's that? Yeah, so it's a brand new set of balls coming now. So Madison Keys is serving with a new racket and fresh tennis balls. I had to do the math real quick in my head. 155. You guys are amazing. It's so much fun, this match. I'm having just the best time with you guys. Great serve from Keys. Out wide, Sabalenka return is long, and she seems to be losing a little bit of rhythm right now. And it is Madison Keys up 15 to love, looking to consolidate. Last 10 points, 9 have gone to Keys, only 1 for Sabalenka. Keys tried to go ace up the tee, but it is just wide. All right. I like Sloan, but I question her commitment. Sometimes she looks uninterested, says Charles. Oh my God, medical break has changed the match. I mean, maybe a little bit, but she did it during the change, like the set changeover. So instead of getting 2.5 minutes, just added another like 2 minutes to that. It wasn't too bad. But let's get 200 for Covey. But you're right, must be good to know. That definitely has had some effect. 15 all here. Thank you, Suwan. I really appreciate the helping urge the crew here, the crowd. All right, backhand return Sabalenka, backhand Keys, backhand Sabalenka, backhand Keys into the net. And it's now 15-30. So will Sabalenka break right back? She's halfway there, but we'll never know until it actually gets played out. Sabalenka just gave away that game. Of course, Peaches, but early in tournaments, I honestly don't care. Charles, same. Sloan doesn't have a spectacular work ethic. Interesting. Well, she's got one major under her belt, but yeah. To be honest, I'm not too well versed in her work habits. Sabalenka with a beautiful inside out forehand from a very sharp angle. She actually struck that from outside the doubles alley, and it sets up a double break point. Looking for that boomerang break, get right back on serve after getting broken. 1 hour, 59 minutes. So we're on the verge of the 2 hour mark. 12:22 a.m. in New York City. We are into Friday, September 8th, but here in Vancouver, where I'm calling it, it's still September 7th, and it's only 9:22 p.m. Here we go. Keys serving, 15:40. Good serve, forehand return, backhand Keys, and it's into the net. Sabalenka breaks right back, and we are once again on serve in the third set. Wow. And let's give it up for the future world number one.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Okay. This game is over, says Queen. How do you say that? Do you think Madison Keys is going to win or Sabalenka? Because we're on serve here. Wow, says the fan. Tennis, a sunlight sport, says Rex Imperator. Kathy M. agree, says Peaches. Correct, Max N. Peaches, says Charles. Come on, Keys. Snahill urging on Madison. 460 watching and not 200 likes. Slackers, hit the like, sheesh, says Kathy. Of course, tongue-in-cheek, Kathy is one of our greatest supporters. As you can tell, Murph's Morphs, that is Kathy right there. Wait, there. Yeah, boom. Murph's Morphs, that's Kathy. She is one of our top tippers. Over 400 in the chat. Tap up the likes. Madison fumbled that game, says Max. Huge break back. That was a big one. Definitely a big one, says Todd. 460 watching. Covey doing numbers. Yeah, it's actually 513, I think, now. Including Facebook, Twitch, and all that. I have a feeling that Keys is going to take this, says Queen. J. Watts Cox saying, I don't know what we can speak on, that we can speak on Sloane's work ethic. She has a husband. There has to be a balance. Yeah, I agree with you. Again, I don't really know, so I'm not going to say anything. But here we go. 3-4 on serve. Sabalenka has just broken to get back on serve. And first serve is a fault. So here comes the second serve to kick off game number 8. And it's a double fault to kick off the game. Sabalenka looking at her racket unhappily. Sabalenka cannot afford to get broken again. A like for me, says Bingle Ismail. Thank you, Bingle. Only Potter can get psyched up playing Quidditch at night, says Rex Imperator. Hey, Covey, I am going to Europe today. Hey, Ram from Singapore. How you doing, buddy? Well, have a great trip, a safe trip. And don't forget to watch tennis when you get there. What are you talking about, Rex? Yeah, I'm not sure. Some of talking about Harry Potter. Jay Watts, says Peaches. Limo Sheen, if she holds, she could be the new champ. Here we go. Love 15. Sabalenka, second serve. Did not like the toss. Lets it bounce. Italy, Germany, Switzerland, and France. Sinner, Zverev, Roger Federer, and Gael Monfils. Say hi to each of them for me. Here we go. You know what? That wasn't nice. I should add women in there too. My apologies. We could say Bronzetti. We could say Bencic. We could say Diane Perry. And who's a German? Oh, Tatiana Maria. There you go. There you go. Safe travels, Rom. Thank you, Kathy. The way it's going, it may not matter. Here we go. Sabalenka serve. 15-all is a good one. Forehand Sabalenka on the +1. Backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Just wide of the sideline. 15-30. And that was a close call. Just barely missing the sideline there was Aryna Sabalenka. Maybe by, I'd say 2 inches, 1.5 inches. Enjoy. Sounds like fun. Rom, enjoy your trip. Hey, this match has me on edge of my on edge. My palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heady. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Okay, that's enough. Here comes Sabalenka with a +1, but Keys with a nice defensive backhand slice. A second one, and it lands on the baseline. Sabalenka goes from the net to the baseline. The rally has been neutralized. Now backhand Sabalenka, backhand slice from Madison Keys, and it goes just wide. Oh, that's not a good way to end that point, but it's just 30-all. So here we go. Sabalenka serving. Thanks, Covey, says Valerie Lokes. 8 Mile. Hey, there you go, Kathy. You got it. If Saba lost Coco US, the new champ for sure, says Limo Sheen. Folks, we're at 160 likes. Let's see if we can hit 200. I've never done it, and I can hit the 200 likes button. Here we go. 30-all. Sabalenka serving on serve 3-4. Third set. Good first serve. Backhand return is good. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand slice is a short ball. Did that go in? Sabalenka missed an inside-out forehand short ball. She tried to cut the angle way too sharp. She didn't need to do that, and it goes wide. And now Madison Keys has a break point. If she wins this next point, she'll have another chance to serve out the match. Getting close to the crazy parts of this match, folks. Here we go. Sabalenka under pressure. Break point against her. She's serving at 30-40. What a match it's been. We got almost 550 of you in here. Thank you for joining me on this one. Here we go. Big serve, just long from Aryna Sabalenka. I need to get some lubrication here. Throat was drying up. There we go. That's better. Here we go. Sabalenka, second serve. Big pressure time here, folks. 30-40. Again, break point. Second serve. It's a good one. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand Sabalenka, blocked back by Keys. It's a short ball. Sabalenka rips a backhand winner up the line, saves break point, and roars into the ground as she bends down. A huge adrenaline rush release from Aryna Sabalenka under extreme duress, and she acquitted herself beautifully. But Madison Keys also doing the same, beautifully acquitting herself. Both players been awesome in this third set. 2 hours, 6 minutes into the match. We're at deuce here in the 8th game, and it is getting tense. Come on, Madison. Come on, Madison, says Ram as well. Here we go. Backhand from Sabalenka. Keys makes her way to the net. Drop shot. Sabalenka gets there, tries to lob over Keys, and that's long. And it is once again break point for Madison Keys. Uncle Rufus, Rufus saying the difference between the pros is the mental game. If Maddie can keep her mental game up, she will win, says Uncle Ruckus. Saba, come on, says Peaches. Most Keys points via Sabalenka errors now, says Todd. Lubrication, Landon Lowe laughing. Demetrius, in order for these two women to be mentioned with the greats, they need to begin racking up major titles. I think Sabalenka is more likely to be in that category. I don't know if Madison Keys has it in her to be a multiple-time Grand Slam champion. I could definitely be wrong, but she's already 28. But it would be nice to see her make another final. And Sabalenka with a beautiful backhand volley as Madison Keys tried to rip a forehand up the line past her, and she held her nerve and the backhand into the open court. Great approach, great finish, back to deuce. Big if, Uncle Ruckus. That's right, Kathy. Madison crumbles under pressure, says Max. Herky Hawkeye says, joining from Madison's hometown, Rock Island, Illinois. Very, very happy welcome to you, Herky. They're not going to be mentioned with the greats ever, says Kathy. Here we go. Sabalenka with a crushing forehand cross court. Keys off of that goes forehand into the high part of the net. And now, after saving a couple of breakpoint opportunities, it's Sabalenka with a game point here. Very cool. Rock Island. What a cool name, too. Let's go, Keys. Oh, my God. Saba, go for it, girl, says Bingle. Wow, Saba shots to wild out of control. Shots to wild out of control, says Peaches. Here we go. Sabalenka. What's going on? Oh, okay. My feed, I thought my feed is freezing. Don't freeze right now. Okay, serve is good. Backhand up the line from Sabalenka. And Keys tries to lob Sabalenka. And Sabalenka overhead on the back pedal. lands barely in, and actually Keys got a piece of that, but it went wide, and we're tied at 4 games all. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. All right, Madison Keys turn to serve. We're level at 4 games apiece. We've had 1 break each in this third set. Madison Keys trying to pull ahead. She does have the scoreboard advantage. She has been serving first in this set. Here we go. First point. Serve is good. Out wide. Forehand return. Nice and deep. +1 Keys. Long. Love 15. Damn it, says Charles. Saba will max out at 4, if that. Keys, I doubt even 1, possibly, but possibly 1. Yeah, I mean, but 4, I mean, yeah, 4 doesn't put you in with the greats for sure, but 4 is still, you know, guaranteed Hall of Fame. And it's an ace up the tee. Sabalenka doesn't agree with it, but of course, no challenges here. She's even pointing to a mark. Oh, and she thought it was wide, but Hawkeye shows that about 98% of it was out and 2% of it caught the line. So good eye from Sabalenka. When she saw that shot spot, saw it that close, she agreed with it. Here we go. Madison Keys, another great serve. Sabalenka, deep return, defensive one. Oh, and then the Sabalenka second shot was a forehand, and it was an easy rally ball. She put that into the net. Keys is going to be happy with that. 30-15 for Madison. I wonder what Coco was thinking. She's thinking, keep playing, ladies. Play as long as you can. Me too, Charles. Madison would have been at 5-3 right now. Thank you. Go Madison. Saba fought well, says Sun Liang. Here we go. Madison, a good serve. Forehand return Saba. Now backhand Keys. Backhand Sabalenka. Forehand Keys to the backhand Sabalenka. Now backhand Keys. Forehand Sabalenka. Cross court. Up the line from Keys into the net, however, and it's 30 all. Game on. Let's go, Maddie. Saba, turn it around, says Peaches. Todd, this match approaching instant classic status. I tend to agree with you here, buddy. Despite the bagel in the first set, Keys has won only 1 more point in the match. 87-86, says Zachary. Thank you for that number. It's a 30 all, which essentially is the same as a deuce, but it's not officially a deuce. Here we go. And it's a great serve out wide. The return from Saba is long, and it is game point Madison Keys. Wild, says Zachary. Saba, a.k.a. Penko against Hawkeye. There you go. Demetrius, she thinking championship. There you go. Limo Sheen. Oh, no, I think it's Saba match and the U.S. Open trophy. Limo is going back and forth a lot here. We're at 171 likes. We could hit 200. We're into a rally. Inside out forehand Saba. Backhand Keys up the middle. Forehand Saba. Was that long? It was long, and Madison Keys holds. She's up 5-4. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. This is crazy high-level tennis. These ladies want it so bad. Only one of them can advance. Whoever wins, I'm going to be happy for. Whoever doesn't win, I'm going to be a little sad for. I'm not going to lie. But Keys with a great service hold. Let's give her some love.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent-free. Got the best game that mice will see. Telling me we're living in your head rent-free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent-free.
I'm going to wake up singing that song in my head. I know it. Good luck, Keys, says Rajkumar Kanal. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Peaches, okay, this battle is on the biggest point of the match here. Zachary, she's awful. Bingle saying, Saba, go, win the match for me. Don't disappoint us. Ram saying, come on, Keys. Good, says Rajkumar. Okay, come on, Keys, says Queen. We got Limo. Oh, yeah, Coco still have a big chance. Herky, Hawkeye, yeah, Peaches. Waiting for a tie break, says Frank Faisal Sanchez. Ritesh Kon Jitega. We don't know, my friend. I have no idea. Ritesh asking me in Hindi, he's saying, who is going to win? Yes, Limo. Go for the break, Maddie. Maddie needs to get this now. All right. Sabalenka, again, serving to stay in this match, in this tournament. in the final Grand Slam of 2023. Here we go. Good first serve. Return from Keys is long. 15-love, Sabalenka. Maddie needs to get, we got that one. Sabalenka's error count and low first serve percentage is why we're still watching, says Todd. Well, she also had a very bad first set and has picked it up since then, however. TCK saying, this is superb. Fully agree with you, buddy. This is great tennis here. Great drama, great action, great atmosphere, everything. +1 from Sabalenka into the net. Madison Keys hoping that she can get the next 3 points. How crazy would that be? It's 15 all. Whew. Craziness going on here. We're almost at 175 likes. This is amazing. All right, Sabalenka. First serve, 15 all is a good one. Madison Keys return up the middle. Sabalenka rips a forehand up the line, and it is a winner. 30-15 for the future world number 1. It will be official on Monday, no matter what happens in this match or the rest of the tournament. She will officially be the world number 1. Limo, are you insinuating that Coco did not have a chance against Saba? Them are fighting words. This has turned into quite a battle. Go Maddie. Damien saying Keys needs to break or Saba will win in the tiebreak. Yeah, that could very well be the case, says Damon Comfort. Thank you for joining us in the chat. Come on, says Jimmy Cooks. Saba, our friend with, I believe, Russian characters there, or maybe Belarusian. Here we go. Sabalenka, 30-15. Second serve is good. Keys with a return, nice and deep. And Sabalenka with a rocket forehand inside in. She demolished that ball. It's 40-15, double game point. Break, Maddie. Break, Maddie. I bet 3,000 great British pounds. Come on. Wow. Who'd you bet on? Emmanuel Imaji saying, hello there again. Hello, Emmanuel. Thank you for joining, my friend. Good to have you in the chat. Folks, if you haven't done so, hit like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and then I've never gotten past 200 likes, but there's a special button that I've never heard, the 200 like button. If we can get to that number, I'll hit that for you. It's an ace up the tee. Sabalenka holds. We're at 5 all. 5 all. Business end time. I honestly don't know why Coco is not everyone's favorite female tennis player right now, says Charles. Let us eat lunch, says Tito. All right. Have a good meal. Good serve out wide. Return comes cross court, but right back cross court from Keys. It's a winner forehand, and it's 15-love for Madison. I retract that earlier statement. It's a comedy of errors with a few great shots, serves thrown in, says Kathy. I think it's more the moment that's really been elevated. It's 29 winners each in this match, so these players are pretty even. Another great serve, forehand return from Saba is long, and Madison Keys is up 30-love. Like, says the compliment king. Coco is my favorite, says Jay Watts. Madison trying to wrap this game up, 30-love. First serve is a fault into the net. I would win 35,000 Great British pounds. Wow, Jimmy. That is, I wish you luck, buddy. Redemption time for Saba. Madison Keys with a good serve. Oh, Sabalenka on the second serve. She tried to rip the cover off that ball, but she puts it into the net. And it is 40-love for Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Go, 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 says Limo. Please, Maddie. We got our friend here. Unfortunately, can't read that. Don't know how to read that language. I want to see an All-American final, says Jay Watts. Madison Keys, good serve out wide. Return up the middle, and the +1 from Keys is long. It's not over just yet. Coach saying to Madison Keys, accelerate your hand. Oh, one of her coaches is wearing a Major League Pickleball t-shirt. Hilarious. All right, Keys with a good serve right to the body. Sabalenka returns it short. Keys inside out forehand up the line, and Madison Keys one step closer. She is up 6-5. Sabalenka, after the changeover, will serve to stay in the match for the 3rd time. But before that, Madison Keys.
Madison Keys, Madison Keys. She living in your head rent free. Got the best game that minds will see. Telling me we're living in your head rent free. Free. It's Madison Keys. Madison Keys. Living in your head rent free.
She's living in your head rent free. All right, here we go. Please, Maddie, win. Oh my God, come on, win by 2. The person is saying Keys go, says Landon Lowe. Keys, why? That's the translation, says Landon Lowe. Please avoid tiebreak, Maddie. Only fitting that a tiebreaker could decide this. Kill the ball, says Limo. All right, players still at their benches, trying to get calm, trying to center themselves before this uber important 12th game of the 3rd set. Sabalenka serving, and she needs to hold in order to stay alive. If she holds, we will go to a 10-point super tiebreak. If she cannot hold, it will be Madison Keys in the final. Let's see what happens here. Woo! The crowd quiet here, on the edge of their seats, just like all of us are. Great serve, great return up the middle. Now, second shot from Keys is a backhand into the net, and it's 15-love for Sabalenka. Yep, need a tiebreak, says Peaches. Damon, that's the kind of dominant service game Keys needs heading into a potential tiebreaker. Still got to give Saba the edge here, though, says Damon. I would probably agree with you there, although... Does the crowd negate it? The hometown crowd? I feel like the crowd hasn't been like a difference maker. They've been excited and enjoying the match, but I haven't found them to make the difference just yet in the match. Let's see. Sabalenka, good serve. Backhand Keys up the middle. Sabalenka cross-court forehand. Keys tries to go up the line on the runner there, but it's wide, and it's 30-love. Sabalenka, 2 points away from a tiebreak. No tiebreak. Get the game, Keys. This is looking like a match for the ages. Hello, Madlang people, Mabuhay. Thank you, Tito. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Here we go. Sabalenka, 30-love. Good. Nope, not good. Long first serve. Really, Todd, because neither could actually take charge. It comes down to basically a crapshoot. Madison Keys in the final, says Herky Hawkeye. The only chance for Maddie is to avoid a tiebreaker. Here we go. Sabalenka, ace out wide for 40-love. And we are 1 point away from a super tiebreak to decide who will go to the final. 92-mile-an-hour, beautiful serve out wide. No, the crowd is not, says 707 Lady T. Here we go. Sabalenka, another ace out wide. It's a game to love for Sabalenka. Okay, everybody, 10-point tiebreak. Winner goes on to the final. Let me know who you think is going to win and what the score is going to be. Remember, winner has to get to 10, win by 2. All right, put your guesses in the comments, folks. Madison Keys serving first, misses the first serve. Second serve on the way to kick off the tiebreak. You got good serve, return, nice and hard from Sabalenka off the second, and Keys' forehand goes long. So we have 10-5 Keys from Queen. 7-4 Tito. It has to be, the winner has to get 10. It's not 7 here. This is a 10-point tiebreak, says man. Kiss the baby, Maddie. 10-8. Saba, 10-7 we got here. We got 6-10. Suraj, who do you think is going to win? Madison Keys or Sabalenka? Todd saying 10-8 for Saba. 2018 Keys. Ooh, going for a crazy one there. 10-8 for Keys. And it is Sabalenka up 2-love. She's up a mini break early here. We got another Saba 10-7. We got Kathy with a 10-8 for Sabalenka. So lots. Sabalenka. So Jimmy, it's a 10-point tiebreak. You have to win to 10 in the third set of a major. So you have to choose someone to win 10 by 2. And Madison Keys with a backhand into the net. And it's Sabalenka up 3-love now. What a comeback, says Waya. Wow, says Tanya. We got a bunch of people who have guessed. Jimmy saying, yes, sir. We got Waya, 10-9. Mad. It has to win by 2, Waya. It can't be 10-9. It can be 10-8 or 11-9, but not 10-9. And Sabalenka on a short ball off the return gets a 4-love lead as she easily puts away a high ball at the net. And it is 4-love. Madison Keys better get on it here or she's going to be in big trouble. Gobi, chill, baby, chill. Gobi, chup. That's my dog, Gobi. Okay, here we go. Keys. Second serve is good. Return nice and hard. But Keys +1 is a ripping forehand up the line. She's finally on the board here. Still down a couple of mini breaks, however. It's 4-1 Sabalenka. We got another one saying 10-8 for Keys, says Susan Soden. We also have Gertie saying 11-9 for Keys. Thank you for your contribution. Suraj saying 10-8 Saba. See who will get it right. Saba up 4-1. First serve is off the net and long. Second serve coming up. 2 hours, 25 minutes. This has been a great drama here. Good second serve. Forehand Keys. Backhand Sabalenka. And that forehand from Keys was too hard for Sabalenka to handle. And one mini break back for Madison Keys. She's still down another mini break. We're into the changeover. Wow, we all win this one. That's a great comment. No prizes here, Suraj. You're asking, what will I win for me, Saba game? You just get bragging rights. You get to tell your friends that you won, that you got the right score. Hi, Gobi, says Kathy. That's the name of my dog. Oof, double mini. That's going to do it. Not just yet. She got one back. Your dog clearly rooting for Sabalenka. Yes, she is sleeping on the court, says Jimmy Cooks. I always say Crooks. She's being Madison Keys. L. Yeah. All right, here we go. Sabalenka up 4-2. Good first serve. Keys, nice return. Sabalenka forehand up the line. Keys gets that. Nice defensive backhand. Sabalenka running her back and forth, and the forehand cross court cannot be handled by Keys. Her response goes into the crowd, and it's now Sabalenka up 5-2. She is up a couple of mini breaks. Hey, Murph, who would Coco have a better chance against in the final? She's not Demetrius. That's the Keys MO. All right, Keys, first serve is a let. She's down 2-5. Remember, winner has to get to 10. Dear Maddie, I need this. Sincerely, Charles. There you go. I'll pass on the note. Here we go. Another first serve for Madison Keys. She's down 2-5. Wow, she missed that one. She tried to go out wide at 102 miles an hour, but she missed that by about 4 feet. All right, here we go. Second serve is a good one. Forehand Saba inside out. Backhand Keys up the line, and it's a winner. So, Keys serving at 3-5. If she can win this next point, she'll be down just one mini break. Huge point right here for 4-5, or else it'll be 6-3 Saba. First serve is long. Thanks, dear, for your support, says Rahul G. Folks, we're at 193 likes, 7 away from 200. Sabalenka with a ripper forehand. Keys gets that back, and it's a short ball. That Sabalenka cross-court forehand, and she puts it away. And that was the big point I was talking about. It would have either been 4-5 or 6-3. Well, It is 6-3 Sabalenka, and she has a couple serves. So Sabalenka is up a couple of mini breaks. Winners this set, 16 for Sabalenka, 9 for Keys. Madison is about to be another one bites the dust. Here comes the tears from Keys in another unbelievable loss. Sabalenka, first serve off the tape and out. Fault. Second serve on the way here at 6-3. 700 watching. Hit the like button. 6 away from the 200 likes. First time I've ever gotten there. Let's see if we can get there. All right, here we go. Sabalenka, 6-3. First serve is good. Keys return up the middle. Sabalenka, forehand cross court. Keys into the net. And it is 7-3 for Aryna Sabalenka. Keys, one more serve here for Sabalenka before not changing over. Oh, Sabalenka thought she won the match, you guys. She got the 7th point, dropped her racket, and put her hands over. And her team were telling her, no, you're not done yet. And then she took her hands away and quickly picked up her racket as though nothing happened. Unbelievable. That's what happened to Danielle Collins, I believe, in the Australian Open, where she thought she'd won a super tiebreak after 7 points. So Sabalenka thought she'd won, hasn't won just yet. 7-3. First serve is long. 197 likes. Let's get to 200. I'll play the button for you guys. I've never even heard it myself. Here we go. Sabalenka up 7-3. Second serve. 3 points away from a spot in the final. Good serve. Keys, great return deep, but Sabalenka gets that back into play. High lob from Keys. It lands in the alleyway. Now it is 8-3 Sabalenka, but Keys to serve. So Madison Keys will take one serve before the changeover. And dare I say, if she does not win the next point, it's almost a guarantee. And folks, we've hit 200 likes. Thanks to each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to play the 200 likes button right after this point when we have our changeover. Madison Keys serving at 3-8, misses her first serve. We're into the second serve. It's a good one. Backhand Sabalenka, backhand Keys, forehand Sabalenka, cross court. Keys, oh, it's a short ball, almost a drop, and it's a redrop from Sabalenka. It's a winner, and she is up 9-3. She will have 6 match points after the changeover. But before that, we're going to hit the 200 likes button because it was all because of you. We hit 200. Thank you guys so much. First time I've ever done it. Let's go. Right, match point.
Match point.
Okay, the first serve is good and the return is wide. So, Madison Keys saves 1 match point. Another one on the way right now.
Match point.
Second match point. This one, Sabalenka serving for a chance to meet Coco Gauff in the U.S. Open final. Tosses up. First serve is good. Keys return. And the +1 from Sabalenka as a backhand into the net. 2 match points saved. She still has 4 more.
Match point.
So, Sabalenka with a second chance to serve out the match. Match point number 3. Tosses up. First serve is good. Keys with a return. Cross court into it. Oh, it went long. It went long, and Sabalenka has done it. Sabalenka back-to-back tie breaks to take sets 2 and 3, and she is crying now. She is crying in joy. Madison Keys puts her racket down and goes to meet Sabalenka on her side of the court where she won the match. And there it is. Sabalenka shakes hands with the umpire and gives a hug to Madison Keys. And Sabalenka, after getting shelled 6-love in the first set and being down 3-5, serving to stay in the match, then breaking when Madison Keys had a chance to serve it out at 5-4, comes through again. Then she won in a tiebreak. After that, she had to serve to stay in the match at 4-5 and at 5-6. She does it twice and then ends up taking a 10-5 victory in the third set tiebreak. Aryna Sabalenka, she will be the world number 1 come Monday. And on Sunday, she will have a chance to lift her first ever U.S. Open trophy. The only person standing in her way is Coco Gauff. But let's give it up one time for our victor tonight, Aryna Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 Saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I had an absolute blast watching this match with each and every one of you. I'm going to run through a few comments. Normally, I try to get to as many as I can. Unfortunately, it was so tense at the end, I had to miss a whole bunch. But let me just take a look here. We have El Noir saying, awful for Keys, but overall, the women's semis have produced some hard-fought tennis. I totally agree with you, El Noir. Definitely better than all the quarterfinals. Peach is saying Saba Lady Thor dropped her hammer on on Maddie. Todd saying congrats on 200. Nice work, everyone. Thank you guys so much. We got over 200 likes. It's the first time I've ever done that in my streaming career, and it's all thanks to you guys. Everyone's been so positive and happy in the chat. We're having a great time learning from each other. Everyone's polite, even though they're cheering for different people at different times. Both semis for women were disappointing, except for last 4 games. So Kathy wasn't feeling it. I don't necessarily agree. I thought that this match was exciting, especially from the mid of the second set all the way through to the last hour and a half. But to each their own. SWL chance to close out the game. Second set 5-3 and third up a break. Yeah, you're right, Suwan. Definitely unfortunate. Minaz T, well done, Covey. Keep them coming. I will. I'll do my best. Actually, I will be calling the Alcaraz-Medvedev semifinal. That's the night match tomorrow. I will not be calling the first match. I believe that will be Ben and or JG. Pretty sure it'll be Ben and JG, if not just Ben. But either way, we got you covered. And then, of course, the finals. Ben and JG will be doing those. Finally, 200 likes for Covey. Thank you, buddy. Okay, the build up for the letdown on the 200 button. There you go. Come on. I'm not going to lie. The 100 buttons, I like it better. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys helping me get to 200 for sure. I'm going to tell Ben to make maybe try and see if we can make a better one. Although it is pretty innovative with the little drone camera. Both women's semis were disappointing except for the last 4 games of the first match. Says Kathy. So Kathy not feeling it. Thank you, Covey. You're very welcome. Max saying congrats to Saba. Biggest comeback of the year. Biggest choke ever. Wow, says Jeffrey. Saba wow, says must be good to know. Madison leaving court quickly in tears. Yeah, that's going to be a heartbreaker. Todd, great call, Covey. Good night, everyone. Good night to you, my friend. Get yourself some rest. We got some semifinals on the men's side tomorrow. Women's final will be on Saturday. Now Saba going to win the trophy. No, Tanya. Madison totally effed this up. She should have won in straight. Saba took advantage of the poor performance. Thank you, Covey. What a comeback for Saba, says Frank Basil. Chokers, they won't be able to hold a candle to Coco, says Jumanji. I love that movie, especially the original one. Okay, I got to go a little further down. Michael Unyachi, congratulations, Saba. You are an amazing lady. Good luck. Bernardo Prada saying hello to you, friend. Thank you for joining the chat. I was there for 200, says AL from LA, my man. Yup, Peaches, totally disappointed, says Kathy. Kathy just not feeling it at all. June Welford, thank you, Covey. Well done. Appreciate it very much. I appreciate you as well, June. Thank you so much. And the last one of the night, let's go with Charles Cross. Good night, my friends. Always a pleasure. I echo that sentiment. It is definitely always a pleasure. Yeah, thank you guys very much. Oopsie, hold on. What am I doing here? I want to do this. Apologies for all this mishmash going on. But thank you guys very much. My name is Covey from Vancouver, BC, Canada, where it is 10:01. The match just ended at 1 a.m. in New York City. Thank you guys for joining me. Join us tomorrow. We have both men's semifinals. I will be calling the late match, Alcaraz versus Medvedev. Ben JG will be calling Djokovic versus Ben Shelton. That is at 3 p.m. in New York. And the match I'm calling is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. in New York City. Again, thank you all very much. Hope to see you all in the next rounds for the finals of the women's and the semis and finals for the men. Until then, have a great one, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.